Taking my time, taking all of your time, taking all of your time. I've been taking my time, I've been taking my time. Taking all of your time, taking all of your time. We've talked about it for a while. Before we take a chance and do it, before we looking back as foolish. We talk about it for a while. Before we take a chance and do it, before we looking back as foolish. We got me floating, and I can take it. You got me floating, and I can't take it. You got me floating, and I can take it. You got me floating.
Hey, my trendies, trendsetters, and my trendy tribe. How are y'all doing? Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Let me know if you can hear me. Happy Friday. I see y'all. Happy Friday. Yes, TGIF. Yes. Can y'all hear me? Why it freeze on my side? Oh, you can hear me. Okay, 41 Fifth says you can hear me. On my tab, because sometimes I'll check back to see how it looks on YouTube. Why the thing frozen? Just ridiculous. Hold on. I'm just making sure. Hold on. Goodness gracious. Okay. All right. So first things first, we will I'm gonna do greetings and then I will get into some upcoming stuff, and then we get into the topic. Replay gang and people in the live, if you decide to come back, I timestamp when I actually get on topic. So therefore, you don't have to stay through the greetings if you don't want to. Okay, let me go ahead and put my banner up just to be safer than sorry. Let me see. Okay, so Lady Queen, good morning, Lady Queen. How are you? Hey, Sweet Rose. Hey, Veronica Monroe. Hey, Vernita Salter. Linda Gamble, one of the Mod Squad, hardest working person on YouTube. Hey, Linda. Excuse me, y'all. I was smacking on the Starburst right before I started. I got it done, though. I'm not going to smack in your ear. Hey, Annette GL. Hey, Kashori B. Good morning. Yes, we will not be on that topic for this lunch break live, Kashori, so you can have a mental break. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Kim Agnew. Hey, Bring Queen. Hey, who said that? Did I say hi to Veronica Monroe? Hey, Veronica Monroe. Hey, my sweet sis, 41 Fit, also in the Mod Squad, and she's a content creator. Hey, Professor Demita Anita Baker Joe. Hey, Anita Wyatt. Let me see. Hey, Cynthia Arrington. Hey, Joyce Miles. How are you? Okay, you'll be in the bushes. I got you. Sitting on a limb. Let's see. Hey, Miss Cheryl Tuff from Seattle. Hey, I think I just said it, but hey, who said that? Hey, La Tigre, because I did miss to it. Hey, La Tigre. Hey, Janet Jenkins. Hi, Barbara Emery Jones. Let me see. Hey, Kim Jones. Hey, let's be clear. Hi, Aries66, Josie Bradley. Hey, Ruthie Lewis, Brittany Janae. Hi, Z. Hi, Judy Condell. Let me see. Hey, Mary White. Hey, Gigi. Hi, Michael. Is it Michael Melines? Michael, you tell me, Michael, how to pronounce it. But hi, Michael. Welcome to the chat. Hey, Tanisha Monta. Let's see. Let me make sure. Hey, LS, how are you? Hey, just listening. Hey, did I say hey to Claudia Beard? Well, my memory just don't even want to help me at this point. Hey, Miss Lady. Let's see. Kids are out for the week. Sorry, Josie. She said it's not a real Friday. Hey, Sylvia P. Hey, Journey to Jasmine. Also a content creator. And yes, and I did, yes, Jasmine, thank you. Everybody in the bushes, your nickname is Bourgeoisie. Because I like the name, and there's nothing wrong with being in the bushes. Okay, thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm at the bottom right now. So we're going to get, hey, Kevin Moore. Now I'm at the bottom. We're going to get into what's coming up, and then we're going to get into our topic. So Passport Bros is today at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to come back and visit me, I still got to get it together. I feel like I be doing school projects sometimes, y'all. I got to still get that together, but I know my timing and I'll have it. The only thing that'll stop me is having more and more and more, but I'll always have what I'll always try to have what I say I'll have. I'll say that I try. I did post a clip of 5 minutes with Fit. I named it Spelling Your Name Workout because I thought that workout was really cute. 41 Fit. I really like it. But yes, and she has a whole playlist called 5 Minutes with Fit over here. She also has her own channel, 41 Fit. She's not hard to find at all on Instagram or on YouTube. And Sketchy Saturday, if you are a Trendy Tribe member, you do get to download my sketch of Melody Cherie. I traditionally sketched it first on my sketch pad. Then I went back and digitally enhanced it on a live with the people that attended Sketchy Saturday. This one happened on Melody's birthday, 11/11. But yeah, if you're a Trendy Tribe member, the download is available if you want to get a copy. Okay. I definitely am using some of the content. I had more content from the American Greed episode, but they are not playing around. So I got clips, but they short now. But I am using the clips and the content for commenting, critiquing, research, and reporting. That is my purpose for using the clips. Okay. So let's see here. Let's get down. Where are we going to start? All right. So from Sou-Sou to being sued. Oh, Angela A, thank you so much for the super sticker. I can definitely pop the trunk early for you on this one.
All right. We going. What a money resign. What a money resign. What a money resign. What a money resign.
Thank you, Angela, because I haven't even started yet. So thank you so much, sis. I definitely appreciate it. Let's see. Okay, so first let's go over the definition of a Sou-Sou versus the Sou-Sou scam, okay? Because Sou-Sous actually exist, and then people, they always try to turn something good into something bad. So first, let's start with the definition of a Sou-Sou. So a Sou-Sou is an informal loan club. A Sou-Sou spelled S-U-S-U or S-O-U-S-O-U or O-Sou-Sou like O-S-U-S-U or Asu, A-S-U-E, also known as a merry-go-round, partner, Podna in Jamaica, Soul in Haiti, and Njangi in Cameroon, is a form of rotating savings and credit association, a type of informal savings club arrangement between a small group of people who take turns by throwing hand, as the partners call it. The name is used in Africa, especially West Africa and the Caribbean. Each person contributes periodically the same amount to a common fund. The total contributions are dispersed to a single member of the group. Each time the recipient changes, so that eventually all members are recipients. Participants of a Sou-Sou do not make a profit. Instead, small periodic contributions are turned into a larger lump sum of the same value, with the Sou-Sou acting as a savings club. So a real Sou-Sou is meant to help the community. You're not going to get more than you put in. That's not what an actual Sou-Sou is. So I want to start there. But oh my gosh, the way some of these people used the origins of the Sou-Sou, and y'all, let me tell you this. I thought this was the group I had my eye on. I'm not gonna lie to you, because the group I was looking at during the panini, they use the water, fire element, all that stuff, and you get to the center of the water, then you're supposed to, get it back. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I almost got hooked in. Mr. Trenton saved the day again. That's why I put the poll up to ask if anybody had ever been asked to become part of a Sou-Sou. Because it was a Sou-Sou scam that I almost got involved in. And for me, they had you download the Telegram app. The Telegram app is free, but it's so you can see people getting money added. I got some graphics for you and all that stuff. Hey, Sweet LaDon. Hey, Taisha J. So you were supposed to, for the one that I was going to be a part of, I feel like their amount was lower. Like you put in, this is still a high number, but it's lower than this lawsuit number. Like $200 or $400. And you're supposed to get like, let's say 1,000 back, and then you're supposed to put a little bit of what you got back into the pot, and it's supposed to keep going, and then the circle split. I remember, and Mr. Trenton said, he was like, if you are so convinced it works, wait for the person that told you about it to go in that circle and actually get their money back, and then tell her to call you back when she get her money back. Y'all, that was 2020, 2021. I'm still waiting on that call. So he saved me. So this was not the one, because they used a different app called Connect Me, and that thing cost $85 a month just to look in there, and that for them, not me. And then what was I gonna say? And then the graphic looked different for their water and fire. I was like, that's not how the little thing looked, the one that I was peeping in on. So yes, but some of y'all have told me y'all did somebody did try to get you involved in these Sou-Sou stuff. Okay, so now let me see. So this is the graphic you'll see as I'm reading the lawsuit. So as you can see, now they have more than one thing, but it's the state of Texas versus LaShonda and Marlon Moore, and BINT LLC, which is Blessings in No Time, is what BINT stood for that company. So all of them, if they are promising you to get more money back than you put in, it's not a real Sou-Sou. It is, as you can see here, a Sou-Sou scam, also known as a blessing loom scam, also known as a pyramid scheme. It's just not shaped like a pyramid on this one, because instead of the person at the top getting all the money, the person at the center is getting all the money. So just stay away from them. Stay away from them. Joyce Jess said she got 3, but she just blocked them. Girl, yes, block them. Yep, 41 Fit. Yep, exactly. It's trusted family and friends. It's something, yeah, and they tried to make it into something ugly that they could benefit from. But I wanted to just put it out there that Sou-Sou itself does not equal scam, because that was already something that existed. It's the way these people are trying to use it that has turned what they're doing into a scam. But the Sou-Sou or origin is not a scam. But if your family's not used to doing that, just don't do it. Like if it wasn't already part of your thing, don't do that. Okay. All right. So to break up some of the reading, because there's a lot of reading, I do have a couple of video clips from the American Greed episode. I linked the video in the description box, but you have to pay for that episode. So check in Google if you already have a streaming service that you can get it for free, because the episode is available if you already, maybe you have Hulu or something and you can just watch it for free. I just linked it for citing my sources purposes in the description box. Yeah, we learn something new every day. Like, if y'all know about the show Grownish, learning something new every day. Yes. Okay. Michael said, for me in 1993, Atlanta, Georgia called Friends Helping Friends. $2,000 to $16,000. Okay, this one is $1,400 to try to turn it into $11,000. Yes, Michael, I'm telling you. See, warn people. No, don't do it. Her friend that invited us gave us our money back. Okay, good. At least, I'm so glad you got your money back. All right. Police need donations and hung up the phone. Got you, Rose. Hey, Talking Out Loud, also a content creator. All right, I'm going to get started. Let's see. I'll sometimes highlight your comments, but because of all the reading and concentrating on all the stuff, I see you. Hello. I'm so glad you're here. I just have a lot of elements going on. So first we're going to watch, this is the very first clip of the couple on American Greed. And there'll be very short clips, like I said, to break up all the reading that's about to happen. So let me play the very first clip. Let's see here.
Family, what's up?
Oops, sorry.
It's finally here. That's right.
Okay, so that was the couple. I'll replay it because I know I had kind of dropped it down.
What's up, BINT family? What's up, BINT family? The moment you've been waiting for is finally here.
All right. So that's them promoting, you know, the BINT and the Bless. That B, I think, is their logo for the BINT company too. Okay. Now let me get my PDF up here. Let's see. Okay, if I get blipped out, I'm coming back, y'all. Okay, let me try to. That's as lined up as it's probably gonna let me get it. All right, so this is the state of Texas versus BINT operations doing business as Blessings in No Time, LaShonda and Moore, and Marlon DeAndre Moore. Okay, so the FTC also filed a lawsuit against them. This just happens to be from the Attorney General of Texas, the one that I'm reading from. Okay. Plaintiffs verified original petition application for ex parte temporary restraining order with asset freeze and application for temporary and permanent injunctions. Okay. Comes now the state of Texas. Plaintiff acting by and through the Attorney General of Texas, Ken Paxton, and brings this suit against BINT operations, LaShonda Moore and Marlon Moore individually and in his capacity as an officer of BINT, and for cause of action would respectfully show, here's the summary of the case. Over the course of the panini, LaShonda and Marlon Moore, the husband and wife duo of Prosper, Texas, and BINT, have operated an illegal pyramid scheme. Blessings in No Time, aka BINT, to scam millions of dollars from members of the African American community throughout the nation. Defendants promised profits and a money-back guarantee. Instead, defendants are dissipating assets, leaving thousands of victims in dire straits. The state requests the court freeze BINT's assets and stop the defendants from causing further harm by 1, immediately issuing an ex parte temporary restraining order with asset freeze, and 2, granting the state's request for expedited discovery and setting a hearing on the state's request for a temporary injunction. All funds acquired by means of an illegal pyramid promotional scheme constitute ill-gotten gains and should be returned to the victims. Greta, I'll try to relook for your question, but what do you, I'm not understanding your question. Who is suing over C-19? What do you mean by your question? I'll try to look for the clarification. Okay, let's see. All right, why is this not? Oh, okay, I'm gonna keep going. Jurisdiction. This enforcement action is brought by the Attorney General of Texas, Ken Paxton, through his Consumer Protection Division in the name of the state of Texas and in the public interest. Okay, nature of the case. Let's see. By this suit, the Attorney General seeks an injunction to stop defendants from engaging in any further such illegal business activity and from any further false, deceptive, or misleading acts and practices. The Attorney General also seeks a court order for consumer redress and restoration of money and property to victims of the defendant's illegal pyramid scheme, and further seeks a civil penalty to be assessed against defendants to deter them from further wrongful business activities. All right. Let's see. Let me see if I'm looking for Greta. Did she say? I don't think she said. Okay, I don't think she said. I just wanted to double check. Yes. They said Ponzi schemes and these Sou-Sou schemes and pyramid schemes are kissing cousins. That's how they described it. There was a financial person, a black woman in the episode, and she called them kissing cousins. Because Bernie Madoff was definitely Ponzi scheme. And Ponzi scheme and this are kissing cousins. Okay. All right. Yep. Something for little. Beware. It's a trick. Any guaranteed profit off of an investment. Red flag, red flag, red flag. That's also what the woman said in the video. No, there's no guarantee for investments. And if you're guaranteed, it's a red flag. Okay. Okay. So next clip coming up. Let's see here.
Main reason, if not the main reason overall, we started BINT was just to help other people achieve some type of success in their lives, right?
Definitely where all this started.
Okay. As you see, they're it's always about trying to help somebody else, and they never really are. I'm time stamping it because I know StreamYard. So I'm trying to timestamp where the clip stops. So if I have to start over, I don't have to search too hard. Let me see where my poll is too, because there was a lot of people that said no so far. Nobody had asked them. Well, we're still 76% said no in the poll, in the chat poll, that no one ever asked them to join a Sou-Sou. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much Greta. That's what I think. Exactly. Just looking for a mark. Okay. So now we're on to pyramid scheme. Okay, it says DTPA 17.46B21 includes as a false, misleading, or deceptive act or practice the act of promoting a pyramid promotional scheme. It defines pyramid promotional scheme as a plan or operation by which a person gives consideration for the opportunity to receive compensation that is derived primarily from a person's introduction of other persons to participate in the plan or operation rather than from the sale of a product by a person introduced into the plan or operation. Okay, we have public interest. The state has reason to believe that defendants are engaging in, have engaged in, or are about to engage in the unlawful acts or practices set forth below, and that defendants have, by means of these unlawful acts and practices, caused damage to or acquired money or property from persons, and that defendants adversely affected the lawful conduct of trade and commerce in Texas, thereby directly or indirectly affecting the people of the state. Therefore, the Consumer Protection Division of the Office of the Attorney General of the State of Texas believes and is of the opinion that these proceedings are in the public interest. Now we have trade and commerce. Defendants have at all times described below engaged in conduct which constitutes trade and commerce. Okay. No problem, Sylvia P. Yes, please let them know, because they're just going to name it something else. They're going to mask it as something else. You know they are. So yes, just because it has a different name, look at how they operate versus the name it goes by. You know what I mean? Yeah, Mary, well, I be in there too. That true crime. And hey, Shan, my legal eagles in the house, part of the Mod Squad. Live, Laugh, Love, also part of the Mod Squad, and she is a content creator. And hey, Cinnamon Swirl, my Leo sis. Okay. I feel like this thing removed my highlights. Hold on one second. I'm about to scroll down just a little bit. I had this really together and I had to go redact some things. I feel like it removed my highlights. And I'm really not happy about that. One second. I need to look and see. All right. I'm still seeing some highlights. So, all right. It better not have touched anything. I'm very particular. Okay, so I'm just gonna look at the exhibits and I'm gonna go how it has it highlighted. It better not be cheating me. Okay. Let's see. So the exhibits that the state has listed, it says the state relies on the following exhibits in support of its petition: application for ex parte temporary restraining order with an asset freeze, and application for temporary permanent injunctions. So exhibit A is going to be an affidavit from a victim named Tiffany. Exhibit B, an affidavit of a victim named Yolanda. Exhibit C will be an affidavit of the victim named Donald. Exhibit D will be an affidavit of victim named Rosetta. Exhibit E, an affidavit of victim named Cornica. And then we're going to look at Exhibit F, which is the BINT Bible. And again, BINT is blessings in no time. Exhibit G will be an example of a consumer complaint forwarded to the state by the Georgia Attorney General's office, because this was in more than one state, because they were, it was online. Exhibit H will be a sworn verification of Daniela Hill, Investigator, Consumer Protection Division, Office of the Attorney General of Texas. Exhibit I will be screenshots from the BINT victim website, www.bintscam.com. The show American Greed also lists another website. I wish I had wrote it down when I was looking at it. I ran out of time, but that one looks like it went into even more in depth. But there are two websites at least alerting people to this scam. Exhibit J is an example of consumer complaint filed with the state of Texas. All right. So we have factual allegations. In 1 second, I'm going to look. I'm going up because I need to see. Boy, I tell you. Jurisdiction defendants. Okay, I don't see it. I'm just making sure. Sorry, y'all. I have to double check because I have everything. I have all my notes. Y'all know me, so I have my notes. I'm making sure. All right, so we went over the exhibits list. Factual allegations. Okay, for about a year, defendants operated an illegal pyramid promotional scheme from Prosper, Texas. Defendants have solicited tens of millions of dollars of contributions for a program they promised would, number one, bless and assist needy members of the African American community in the wake of the Panini and economic and social strife, and two, result in a return blessing of compensation to exceed by 8-fold each contribution member's initial contribution to the program. Defendants have induced members to pay an initial fee of $1,400 to $1,425 by promising a return of over $11,200 in compensation to each participant who recruits other people, also referred to as fires. And if you're looking on your YouTube screen right now to the right, that little orangish, yellowish circle is the fire circle on the outside. I think it's like fire, then the blue is air. I think the gray is earth, and then I got it right here. Yeah, it's fire, then wind, then earth. It's Captain Planet at this point. Earth and then water at the middle where you're supposed to get your blessing. So basically Captain Planet scam at this point. Right. If something's too good to be true, it usually is. So true. Okay. It says the opportunity to receive, referred to as fires, to join and make a similar initial contribution of between $1,400 and $1,425. The opportunity to receive a personal compensation of $11,200 was derived primarily from a person's introduction and persuasion of other victims to join the pyramid, rather than by the sale of a product by the person introduced into the BINT operation. Once I gotta clear my throat, goodness. Okay. When participants recruited one or more new members, called fires, defendants sometimes ask the participants to transfer the $1,400 credit they will receive from recruiting the new member to the defendants, instead of counting that new member toward the total recruit's fires needed to achieve the promised $11,200 compensation payout. Defendants assured consumers this operation was vetted by its lawyers and confirmed to be fully legitimate and legal operation, when in fact it is an illegal promotional pyramid scheme under Texas law. All funds acquired through this scheme are ill-gotten gains and should be returned to the victims. I read like earth, wind, fire, water. We're just missing heart. I'm telling you. Thank you, BG. Yes, being part of the bourgeoisie. Yes. All right. As a further inducement to join, defendants promised each potential participant the right to receive a full refund, but numerous participants have asked for a refund to no avail. defendants imposed a formal condition of membership on all participants by prohibiting all reviews on social media and all negative comments about BINT in any forum under a penalty of termination of their membership and all of their rights. By stifling existing members' ability to speak the truth about defendants' practices, defendants were able to continue deceiving more victims to buy into their illegal pyramid scheme. Many victims were deterred from exercising their rights to speak out and warn others about defendants' illegal scheme out of fear they would lose their rights to a refund and other compensation they were due from defendants. Through these deceptive trade practices, defendants have induced victims to contribute tens of millions of dollars to BINT. The entirety of these assets acquired by defendants as part of this illegal pyramid scheme constitute ill-gotten gains. These funds are disappearing without being refunded to the victims of the illegal pyramid promotional scheme as promised and requested. During a January 2021 Zoom meeting, defendants admitted that their administration bank account for refunds had been depleted. During the same meeting, defendants represented that victims do not have a right to refunds. Many refund requests remain unanswered. Previously, defendants might have provided some refunds, but they appear to be making no refunds at all, as victims are filing consumer complaints with the state and seeking the state's help with redress. As it became clear defendants will not provide refunds, the threats of losing their refund rights was no longer enough to stop victims from speaking out. Many victims have now formed a public website, bintscam.com, to speak out against defendants' deceptive scheme, despite defendants' threats of retaliation, as evidenced in the screenshots contained in Exhibit 1 from the website. Since January 2021, the state has received nearly 200 consumer complaints against defendants alleging over $700,000 in losses of monies contributed to defendants but never refunded. Many complainants also state they only joined based on BINT's promise of the right to a full refund at any time and would not have joined if BINT had disclosed the refund guarantee would not be honored. Defendants' promises of profits, guaranteed refunds, and community solidarity have been revealed as a sham. As one of the defendants' victims says, Marlon and LaShonda Moore and staff of BINT LLC used deceit, celebrity connections, name dropping, and the collective fear, grief, and trauma that Americans were experiencing during and after the 2020 spring-summer riots to scam over 8,000 Black people out of over $40 million. BINT was presented as a godly, all-Black, socially conscious, gifting community that came about on the tail end of a lot of this past summer's protest. They claimed that BINT was completely legal. They repeatedly said that they were not a Sou-Sou or pyramid scheme. They said there is no way to lose money because it's guaranteed. This was my first encounter with gifting circles. I am ashamed I believed them. I brought in 6 of my family members. BINT used all 6 people and said they would return my fires when I needed them to ensure that I was blessed out. That never happened. They took the people I was required to bring in them behind spots that were not mine. Total family loss equals $32,000. Of that, I lost $15,650. Between my own spots and family I sponsored. Why would I believe they would give a refund? I believed we'd get a refund due to the heavily documented refund guarantees from BINT founders and staff. Shay P said they were doing this mess at her job, and these 2 women got into a fight in the middle of the OR because one felt scammed. Let me tell you what, it was a coworker for me, Shay. I almost got my butt in there. I didn't, thank goodness, but I almost did it. It's very messed up. Guy needs lust. I wouldn't even do this with my family. I definitely wouldn't do it with strangers. Right. S. Brian, there goes God again. Right, S. Brian. Josie said I could never because I would be ready to throw hands. You might have been at Shay P job. Okay, it says, by this suit, the state seeks an injunction to halt defendants' operation of any illegal pyramid promotional scheme and their use of other deceptive trade practices to promote such schemes. The state is also seeking a judgment against defendants for redress to consumers and other identifiable persons in the form of restitution and or damages, appropriate civil penalties, attorney's fees, and cost of court. Okay. I'm trying to check. Okay, we're still good. Defendants, as alleged above, have in the course of trade and commerce engaged in false, misleading, and deceptive acts and practices declared unlawful as follows. Okay. I'm going to go down because they're definitely citing some they're citing some things, and I think we're going to see it anyway. I'm not going to repeat that, although I highlighted it. Okay, injury to pyramid scheme victims and state. Defendants have, by means of the unlawful acts and practices alleged, acquired money from identifiable persons to whom such money should be restored. Disgorgement. Defendants' assets are subject to the equitable remedy of disgorgement, which is the forced relinquishment of all benefits that would be unjust for defendants to retain, including all ill-gotten gains and benefits or profits that result from defendants putting BINT's victims' fraudulently converted property to a profitable use. Defendants should be ordered to disgorge all monies fraudulently taken from identifiable persons in the course of promoting or operating the illegal pyramid scheme. Such disgorgement should be for the benefit of the pyramid scheme victims in the state of Texas. Motion for ex parte temporary restraining order with asset freeze. Okay, it says the state incorporates and adopts by reference the allegations contained in each and every preceding paragraph of this petition. The state requests immediate relief by way of an ex parte temporary restraining order with asset freeze and subsequent temporary injunction to prevent continued violations of law by defendants, their officers, agents, servants, and employees, and 2, to freeze the assets of BINT to preserve and protect the monies paid to defendants by pyramid scheme victims so that at final trial, the victims may obtain restitution, restoration of money or property, and damages to which they are entitled. No notice of this suit and application for temporary restraining order along with the proposed order has or will be presented to the opposing parties before the application and proposed order are to be presented to the court for decision for the reasons that irreparable harm is imminent and that relevant records and assets may be removed, secreted, or destroyed. A temporary restraining order is necessary because immediate harm and injury are presumed if a law is being violated. The state only needs to demonstrate to the court its reason to believe that any person is engaging in, has engaged in, or is about to engage in any act or practice declared to be unlawful, and that the proceedings would be in the public interest. Because the state brings this action in the public interest and on behalf of consumers, harm is presumed. Without such immediate temporary relief, BINT is likely to waste or secrete the contributions they unlawfully acquired from the victims of their illegal pyramid promotional scheme to avoid paying restitution, damages, and other redress to these pyramid scheme victims. A preservation of the assets for potential restitution, restoration, and damages is necessary because all of the funds are ill-gotten gains and the fruits of an illegal pyramid promotional scheme. Defendants admitted during a January 2021 BINT Zoom meeting with victims that the account used for refunds has been depleted, and defendants are improperly withholding victims' contributions and failing to provide promised refunds or compensation as detailed in the attached promotional pyramid scheme victim affidavits, other exhibits, complaints received by the state, and the victim website bintscam.com. Okay. So they want to have the defendants restrained from engaging in the following acts or practices: restrain them from promoting or operating an illegal pyramid promotional scheme, inducing or attempting to induce one or more other persons to participate in a pyramid promotional scheme, soliciting individuals or funds for an illegal promotional pyramid scheme, representing that defendants' pyramid promotional scheme participant agreements are not prohibited by law, representing that defendants' pyramid promotional scheme participant agreements confer rights and remedies to defendants which are prohibited by law, by falsely representing that such agreements confer upon defendants the right to deny promised refunds to victims of defendants' illegal pyramid promotional scheme. They also want to restrain them from representing that defendants' pyramid promotional scheme has sponsorship approval, characteristics, or benefits it does not have, by representing that it includes a money-back guarantee and or full approval of its participating members when it does not, and failing to disclose to victims at the time they are solicited or make a contribution to BINT or any illegal pyramid promotional scheme operated by defendants. The defendant's money-back guarantee will not be honored in order to induce such victims into transactions that the victims would not have entered if such information had been disclosed. The state also requests that they have an asset freeze. They want them, I'm going to skim this one, but they want them to be frozen from transferring, spending, hypothecating, concealing, encumbering, withdrawing, removing, or allowing the transfer, removal, or withdrawal from any financial institution. Let's see. They also want them to not be able to conceal, withhold, destroy, mutilate, alter, falsify, or remove from the jurisdiction of this court any books, records, documents, invoices, receipts, or any other written materials relating to the business of defendant BINT, currently or hereafter, in any defendant's possession, custody, or control, except in response to further orders or subpoenas in this cause. They don't want them to be able to transfer, conceal, or remove anything from the jurisdiction of the court, like records, books, documents, invoices, written materials, money, stock, bonds, assets, notes, equipment, funds, accounts receivable, policies of insurance, trust agreements, or other property, real, personal, or mixed, wherever situated, belonging to or owned by, in the possession, custody, or control of, or claimed by the defendant. The state also further requests that the court order that any financial institution, including but not limited to Bank of America, or any business entity or person maintaining or having custody or control of funds, accounts, or assets of any kind in the name and or for the benefit of defendant BINT, have access or signatory power, who receive actual notice of this order by personal service, email, fax, or otherwise, they have to hold and retain within its control any of the assets, funds, accounts, or other property described in the section 2. Okay. Let's see. More frozen assets. Let's see. Then it's about their agents. They kind of got to do the same thing, I believe. They're prohibited from doing the same thing that they prohibited the defendants from doing. So anyone they're partnered with, associated with them, have to do the same thing. Okay, so I have another clip for y'all first. Let's see here. Hey, P&2 Ross. I see everybody saying, hey, P&2 Ross. Hey, Big Sis Sean. Okay, so this is another clip. This is, I think, most of them are of the couple, because everything else I tried to get, they kept saying they were not even letting me. They were like blocking the whole thing if I tried it. Hey, Scorpion Miz.
The illegitimate Sou-Sou is all about recruitment, but they sell it like the real Sou-Sou. And so you bring in your auntie and your cousin.
Just invite 3 people, y'all. I need everybody to go out there and talk to anywhere from 3 to 5 people.
Okay, so y'all heard it. Y'all see what they're doing. We talked about it, but it's something else to actually see them doing it. So these are their Zoom meetings or whatever online meetings through Connect Me or whatever they're using. This is how they're asking people to recruit. Hey, Cricket 22. Okay, so request to conduct expedited discovery. Let me see. I'm skimming for y'all. Okay, so basically they want the state to be able to take the deposition of any witness upon a 2-day notice to the attorneys for all parties, if known, including taking telephonic, video, written, and other depositions with a request for production of documents prior to any scheduled temporary injunction hearing and prior to defendant's answer date and order. They also order that defendants shall provide the following information to counsel for plaintiff and a statement signed by defendants and notarized, certifying that the information is true and accurate within 5 business days of receiving actual notice of this order. Okay. They want them to identify safety deposit boxes, commercial mailbox, storage facilities. Let me see. Identification of any defendant or other party that has attempted to access any account, safe deposit box, or other assets. Let's see. They want to know if anything's been closed or removed, the balance or value on a said date, the current location of the funds or assets, identity of any immediate and subsequent transferees of such funds or assets. So who'd you give the money to, or asset to? Okay, let's see. They also want account statements, account applications, corporate resolutions, signature cards, checks, drafts, deposit tickets, transfers to and from the accounts, all other debt and credit instruments, cashier's check receipts, money orders, wire transfer receipts, 10 1009. How do you say that in Irish language? 1009 forms and safe deposit box logs. I don't even have the thing up. Sorry, y'all. There you go. The state further requests any financial or brokerage institution, bank, escrow agent, insurance company, surety bond agent, credit union, title company, storage facility, commodity, trading company, business entity, or person maintaining or having custody or control of any account or other asset of the defendant, including but not limited to any broker, agent, accountant, attorney, or financial institution, including Bank of America, shall endeavor within 5 business days of the date of notice of this order to provide to counsel for plaintiff a statement or letter setting forth. Okay. Yeah, they said he was on 106 in Park, Talking Out Loud, and Shan, yep. I know Talking Out Loud said she saw this episode. Sean said she was in a Sou-Sou about 15 years ago. Everyone got back $2,500. I also did it a number of years while on that job. Sean, how much did you initially invest? And honestly, Sean, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know if you were at the beginning, but overall, the pattern, I'm glad you got your money back, maybe plus more than what you invested. But, ooh, Sean, you are just one of the lucky blessed ones. I'm going to tell you, sis, you are one of the lucky blessed ones. Okay, let me see. Going down. Okay, let's see. And they want to issue this without a bond. And then, so the state's prayer. Hey, Deval girl. It says, wherefore the state prays that defendants be cited according to law to appear and answer herein, that upon review and consideration of the pleading, exhibits, and affidavits filed herewith, that this court issue an ex parte temporary restraining order with asset freeze to be served upon the defendants and other third parties. It says that after due notice and hearing, a temporary injunction be issued, that this matter be set for trial, and upon final hearing, a permanent injunction be issued, restraining and enjoining defendants, their agents, employees, and reps, and any other person in active concert or participation with defendants who receives actual notice of the injunction by personal service or otherwise from the following acts and practices. So permanently, they cannot do this anymore. Promoting or operating an illegal pyramid promotional scheme, inducing or attempting to induce one or more other persons to participate in a pyramid promotional scheme, soliciting individuals or funds for an illegal promotional pyramid scheme, representing that defendants' pyramid promotional scheme participant agreements are not prohibited by law. Okay, Sean, you were in a real Sou-Sou then. This is not that. The Sou-Sou scam is them guaranteeing you get more than what you put in. So you were in more of the traditional real Sou-Sou, Sean. I was like, let's clarify. Hi, Sarah. LS said, I watched the show on occasion. I missed this one. They have some very interactive episodes. Yes, LS, this is season 15, episode 21, if you want to go back and watch it. Okay, so they also said representing that defendant's pyramid promotional scheme has sponsorship, approval, characteristics, or benefits it does not have, by representing that it includes a money-back guarantee and or full approval of its participating members when it does not. Failing to disclose to victims at the time they are solicited or make a contribution to BINT or any illegal pyramid promotional scheme operated by defendants, that defendants' money-back refund guarantee will not be honored in order to induce such victims into transactions that the victims would not enter if such information had been disclosed. Concealing, withholding, destroying, mutilating, altering, falsifying, or removing from the jurisdiction of this court any books, records, documents, invoices, receipts, or any other written materials related to the business of defendants currently or hereafter in any defendant's possession, custody, or control, except in response to further orders or subpoenas in this cause. Transferring, spending, hypothecating, concealing, encumbering, withdrawing, removing, or allowing the transfer, removal, or withdrawal from any financial institution or from the jurisdiction of this court, any money, stocks, bonds, assets. We went through it. They can't destroy or alter or mutilate anything, transfer, conceal, or remove anything. The state, they actually pray for a lot. The state respectfully further prays that the court will order that within 5 business days of the notice that the defendant shall provide to counsel for the state a statement or letter setting forth any such assets that include in part any assets acquired from its members. We won't go back over it because they've named it a lot. They also further pray that the court will order upon request of the state any financial or brokerage institution, bank, escrow agent. We read that before. They want the identification of each account, policy, fund, stock, bond, the safe deposit box. So they're just praying for what they asked for earlier. They want their temporary restraining order and asset freeze. Let's see. So they're repeating. I'm trying not to repeat for y'all. They want the court to engage in discovery, issue subpoenas, take telephonic, video, written, and other depositions, and require production of documents in connection therewith. Let's see. They want the state to receive any relief to which is justly entitled. And now we get to our exhibits. Okay, Exhibit A. Let me see. I feel like I put myself off one, but maybe I'm not. I have a clip, so hold on. One clip.
BINT.
Maybe it's a long-term goal, or maybe it's, just getting your kids through school, or paying off debt, paying off student loans. I know you guys got a lot of student loans out there.
I still got some student loans too.
I got some student loans too, girl. No, not impressed. Okay. Oops. All right. Okay, Rose, have a good day. Let's see. Draxo. The amount of these that popped out during lockdown is madness. One of my friends tried to get me to join a couple. I'm telling you. LS said I'm on this treadmill and trying to type. I meant interesting episodes. I have to go back and watch this one. Oh, you said interactive. I was like, oh, okay. She felt it was interactive. Okay. I wasn't going to judge. Okay. Let me take this down. Okay, so Exhibit A is an affidavit from one of the victims. She said, my name is, let me get to her part. I joined the BINT community and paid $1,425 on September 22nd, 2020. To my understanding, BINT was advertised as a crowdfunding community where members should expect returns on their initial payments up to $11,400. BINT required its members to introduce at least 2 individuals to BINT in order to move up BINT's money board to receive promised payment of $11,400. There was not a product to sell for BINT. We simply needed to bring in new members to get closer to BINT's promised return payment. BINT promised returns or members' payments and 100% guarantee of giving BINT members their money back if requested. I would not have joined and contributed money if this guarantee were not true. BINT's co-founders have hosted many Zoom meetings between September 2020 and early 2021. These meetings provided BINT members with updates, including its refund process and celebrity endorsements of BINT. The Moores have also stated they plan to keep going with this program. BINT's co-founders insinuated that members would be removed from the BINT community if they voiced complaints or opinions during these meetings or via social media. My BINT access was restricted before I was able to request a refund. At this time, since my access to the BINT community is restricted, I am unable to contact any BINT administrators to receive my refund of $1,425. So that's one of the affidavits from one of the victims. Okay. Oh, Pumpkin's your windmill sis. Hey, Pumpkin. Let's see. Yep, celebrity endorsements. Now I'm gonna, when I go through these letters with y'all, maybe I'll see them name which celebrities, but I did not see them actually name the celebrities in the episode or when I skimmed and read this. Yeah, because I'm like, what celebrity? They said even to the White House in the episode, like they had some political people. They was naming people, like just name dropping. I'm like, Okay, here's the next clip.
Those boards are going to continue to go and grow, and you guys are going to continue to split those boards. More and more people are going to continue to be blessed out from those boards, right?
Right.
There they go. Because the board's supposed to split. Once you hit your little blessing water, it's supposed to split and more boards get created. Y'all, convoluted mess. That's how the copycat one I was in too. They were supposed to split and all this other stuff. Okay, I wrote down my timestamp. Go back. We're gonna go to Exhibit B, I believe. Exhibit B. Yes, another affidavit from a victim. Okay, I'm gonna try to read this because, Lord, I can barely see it, so I don't even know if y'all can see it. Okay, so this is Yolanda. On July 17th, 2020, I joined the BINT community. The BINT co-founders requested for volunteers to help other members, and in response, I sent a payment in the amount of $1,400 on July 30th, 2020. I sent an additional $1,400 payment on August 2020 after being requested by a BINT admin that I could help another member. I also made 2 payments in the amounts of $1,425 on September 18th, 2020 and September 29th, 2020 in the effort of assisting other members of the BINT community as requested by BINT co-founders and administrators. BINT required its members to introduce at least 2 individuals to BINT in order to move closer to receive promised payment of $11,400. There was not a product to sell for BINT. We simply needed to bring in new members to receive a financial return. I attended every Zoom meeting hosted by BINT since my first day in the BINT community. During these meetings, BINT name dropped and used the status of celebrities to strengthen its credibility. BINT promised members could get their money back if they requested. If you requested a refund, BINT discontinued your access. BINT instructed members to refrain from complaining or voicing negative opinions about the BINT community. BINT threatened to withhold refunds from members who voiced their complaints or opinions about BINT. On October 8th, 2020, I submitted my refund request to BINT, and instead of being provided a refund, BINT removed my access to their materials. After contacting a BINT administrator about my refund concerns, he notified the co-founders of my request. In response, the co-founders removed me from the BINT community, and I was promised that I would be refunded all of my money. I would not have invested my money if there was not 100% money back guarantee. I have attempted to receive my total refund in the amount of $5,650, which was promised to me on October 11th, 2020. As of now, I am unable to communicate with any person in BINT Operations LLC because my BINT community access was removed. Okay, so that's their affidavit. Let's see. It's crazy. Talking Out Loud said, not your mortgage, car, and car insurance payment thrown away. Right. Hi, Purple Unicorn. Have you heard of ACN, another elaborate pyramid scheme, in my opinion, convoluted? I have not personally heard of ACN, Purple Unicorn, but I feel like it's the same. Not saying it's the same like a Sou-Sou, but these schemes take on different names, and the goal's always the same. Bring in people, recruit people. Yep, removed for complaining and never got their money. Right. Okay, so now I have another clip for you. Let's see.
We wanted to be able to help other people, just become better in their finances.
They wanted to help other people become better in their finances. Boy. Okay, let's see here. Yep, a shame. Okay, we're going to the next exhibit, which will be Exhibit C. Exhibit C. This is another victim, Donald. He says the founders, LaShonda and Marlon Moore, stated during a BINT meeting on Zoom that if you join BINT and give $1,425, then you will receive $11,400 and 2 free fires. Whenever you refer an individual to join BINT and that individual pays $1,425, this individual is considered your fire. Sorry, I'm reading, talking out loud. The schemes do come under a different name, like When I tell you, talking out loud, when they brought up the Better Business Bureau, I said, that's all I thought about. I'm not even going to hold you. That's who I thought about, talking out loud. Demeter Jones, straight up bull. Yes, talking out loud. We were on the same page. Okay, the let me see. In September 2020, based on the Moore's representations in the prior Zoom meeting, I joined a pyramid scheme known as BINT. I made my first payment of $1,425 on September 24th, 2020. I made my second payment of $1,425 on October 17th, 2020. The founders, LaShonda and Marlon Moore, stated during a BINT meeting on Zoom that if you join BINT and give $1,425, then you will receive $11,400 and 2 free fires whenever you refer an individual to join BINT, and that individual pays $1,425. This individual is considered your fire. 1 second, y'all. Yeah, talking out loud. You go on ahead and go on in there with us. Okay, go back. All right, let's see. If BINT used your individuals and placed them on another board as a fire, then BINT will replace our individuals back to us to use as a fire. BINT referred to those individuals as donations. BINT also stated that if you were unsatisfied and would like a refund, you will receive a refund back of $1,425 or whatever amount you paid if you have never been blessed, which is also known as paid. The process starts with the person in the fire, then the wind, then the earth, and then the water. I'm telling you, he's giving Captain Scam Planet. Okay. A Scampton Planet, and then the water in which you are blessed out paid $11,400. All payouts are based on the number of new members you get to join and make a financial contribution. BINT groups were told to join a subgroup under BINT to help our boards move to the water so we can be blessed out and or break even of what we paid into the community. However, that never happened. I requested a refund of $2,850 on November 30th, 2020 from the BINT website. I received an email response stating refunds will be given in the order in which received. I have not received my refund. Time out. Claudia said, how did they think they were going to get away with it, not giving folks anything back? They really thought everybody's going to keep it secret and threatening them that they wouldn't get their refund if they complain. Like, that's silly. Somebody's going to say something. Kedra, okay. She said, unfortunately, I lost about $600. I'm telling you, and they targeted. Now, I know there's probably other ones going on because, again, they're kissing cousins to a Ponzi scheme, but this was specifically targeting African-American communities. And that's talking out loud. That's the other thing I was thinking about, Stormy. That's why I'm like, don't come in my comments talking about, like, one person, I left the comment up. I never took it down, but somebody was like, oh, are we tearing down a Black woman's business? I'm tearing down a alleged Black woman scam. That's what I'm tearing down. I don't tear down Black women's businesses. I tear down alleged scams. Okay. Josie says, so if I speak out, then I'm blocked. Like my mom would say, you got me bent, right, Josie? I was thinking about that saying too, yes. Pumpkin said, let me get a plate, but I won't mustard with mine. Hey, Joy S. Pick, how are you? We still got enough clips and enough statements you'll still get the gist. And I try to put my little graphics up here and everything. Okay, so next clip, y'all.
Everybody watching this right now, we'll say 1226 is that what the number is right now. You just invited 3 people. That's 3678.
Another recruiting thing. Just, if you just invited those, and that's not, it doesn't work that easily. I did not look into if they were seeking criminal charges. I just only kept seeing about restitution. Michael Winans Jr. got 14 years in federal prison for scamming more than 1,000 investors in 2007 and 2008 in a scheme to sell Saudi Arabian oil bonds. We should go over that one too, because the Winans name alone. But yes, I want to see that one. I'll go over that one too, Shan. You remind me. I do want to do that one. Yeah, but thank you, Shan. This is all a scheme that Ty has come to bring us the bull in my Aunt Bertha's voice. Let me see. Oh, I guess I did not get it yet. I'm telling you, I thought I had Aunt Bertha in here. There must have been memes I was watching it, and I thought I had it. Color don't matter when people are being scammed out their hard-earned money. I'd be trying to tell them, talking out loud. I'm like, don't. So I should let our community be scammed because it's people from our community. That's that wander logic. I don't like it. This high top fade killing you. Okay, so now to the next exhibit. Exhibit D. We have this one's hard too. Rosetta. Okay. It says So we're starting to get the point. So I'm not going to keep reading the same thing that they established. I'm just going to say how much I guess they invested. So that way I'm not repeating it, because I feel like we're on to the same pattern at this point. So let's see. So she said she joined a pyramid scheme known as BINT. I made my initial payment of $1,425 on September 16th, 2020. I made a second payment of $1,425 on October 7th, 2020. Oops. Where'd it go? If BINT used our individuals and placed them on another board as a fire, then BINT will replace our individuals back to us to use as a fire. BINT referred to those individuals as a donation. Okay, so they're establishing the foundation again. It says BINT also stated that if you were unsatisfied and would like a refund, you will receive a refund back of $1,425. All payouts are based on the number of new members you get to join and make a financial contribution. She said she referred 2 individuals to join BINT. BINT took my donations, also known as individuals, and gave them to individuals in the community. And I never received my donations back, or my fires or individuals, nor the free fires, which was promised to me when I joined. BINT groups were told to join a subgroup under BINT to help our boards move to the water so we can be blessed out and or break even of what we paid into the community. However, that never happened. I requested a refund of $2,850 on November 30th, 2020 from the BINT website. I received an email response stating refunds will be given in the order in which received. I have not received my refund. It was all a lie. Oh, that was a good one too. Yes, I'll try to find that one too. Yeah, it was all a lie, guys. Oh, I'm gonna leave it alone for this one, Jasmine, because I don't want to trigger people that didn't want to be here for the conversation. I'll leave it alone. Sean said, "How are they giving people 11,000 back and they are only putting in 1450? The math ain't mathing. I would never have fell for this ish." Sean, with that amount, it would be too much for me to risk. But the way that, see, this is the thing too, they get people that you like and trust to sell it to you instead of them selling it to you. I'm not saying that people will fall for it, but as you know, some people have. I'm just gonna keep reading. I'm just gonna keep on reading. I ain't even gonna say that. Hey, Rose says she back. Okay. Hey, Brittany Janae. If I didn't say hi earlier, here's another clip.
As soon as everybody hear about this $85, it's gonna be a problem.
Think about it, y'all. $85 for all of this ain't nothing.
Okay. Oh, is it still going? No. Okay. So the $85 they're talking about, instead of using the app Telegram, like I told y'all with my experience was Telegram, they had to use an app called Connect Me, and just to use the app, that app was $85 a month. So that was on top of them giving their $1,400. Now you in there $85 a month. Hey, Scorpio Princess. And then if you let it falter, you lost your position, access, everything. Like it's like you weren't even there in the first place. So that's where she's fussing at people complaining about that $85, but I want to give y'all context of what the $85 was. Okay, so now we're going to our next exhibit. Exhibit E. This is the victim named Cornica. I'm going to just read the new stuff. Let's see. She says she sent BINT $4,200 in investments. Since joining, I have paid $4,250 to BINT through my bank account on debit card. I'm just not repeating, so I'm just reading, y'all. In October or November 2020, the founders announced that they would no longer be issuing refunds. Around December 2020, the founders claimed they would try to give members their initial investments. I have not requested a refund. The owners claim that they distributed refunds from a different account than what was used for initial investments and business expenses, and that the refund account had run out of money. The owners also told members that they could recruit new members and use those new members' initial investments as a refund. The shame, the scam, the scheme. Ridiculous. Okay. Another clip for you.
Video call.
My family and friends have been blessed, but I still got a lot of family and friends who are pissed off at me and pissed off at him,
Right.
and they haven't been blessed.
Her own family and friends, probably some of his own family and friends too. Just no heart. Just thinking they really saying something deep. Just basically admitting how they allegedly scam their own family and friends. This is Exhibit F. It's called the BINT Bible. This is what the members were given to read. I highlighted some stuff for y'all. So membership bylaws. All right. They have to, it says all BINT members must have a family friendly headshot profile. Minimum of 3 blessing platforms. I'm guessing that's those little circles that I got over here. I don't know if those are each a blessing platform. It says do not send the word blessing or gift when you're sending people their money. So basically you can't even, that's another red flag. I can't, and you probably don't even get these rules to after you join possibly, but do not send the word blessing or gift. So I can't call it what y'all keep calling it when someone gets paid out. That's crazy. Talking Out Loud said, now this part is given straight from the Scott's playbook. Come on, Talking Out Loud. Shay P said, send me $1,400. I'm trying to see something. Shay. Hi, Esther Jones from the Shy. All right. Let's see some other rules. It says all BINT members must help to build the community. You must be able to maintain each wind board placement that you request. Also, invite like-minded individuals to grow community fire bank. It says we have a goal of making sure that all boards within the community are split. Therefore, when sparks are added, they must all go into the BINT University unless you are using them for the next upcoming split. If one of your fires are used from the BINT University, we will ensure that you receive a replacement fire when you are in the win position. You are honestly not meant to understand this, y'all. So if you're like, what the heck is going on? It's meant to be convoluted. So it's not you. It's how the system is set up. Like, I don't want y'all to think it's you and how I'm reading it. You're only allowed to link 2 accounts of your own, inclusive of children, an elderly parent or relative. It says link profiles are subject to any disciplinary action that their representative receives and vice versa. So if somebody does something, you in trouble with them. Shay P in timeout. She is in timeout. She is. Shay P. She said, I'm trying to see something. I cannot with you. I cannot. Okay, let me see. Talking Out Loud said, if not, I bet the Scots have studied them to learn their trade of scams. I bet they heard of them. Talking Out Loud. This is all alleged. It's just an opinion. We're all just out here just spitting, shooting the breeze in case we're just speculating. Okay. The membership also says you have to adhere to the BINT privacy agreement. Absolutely no posting anything BINT related on social media, regardless to if you say BINT or not. I'm reading it how they wrote it. It says all BINT members must check into the community twice a day to make sure that they are not missing any important announcements. Remember, this is a commitment. I'm going to say this. If you scamming millions, I'm going to need you to run through spell check and grammar check. They're missing the N on the word missing. There's some other stuff on here. I'm like, how you can't, come on now. Can you spell check and grammar check? I'm just trying to do the Lord's work. I'm so done, Shapey. Okay, it says random spot checks to verify suspicious accounts. The whole thing is suspicious. / memberships will take place by our QC department, not a QC department. If a QC officer or quality control, officer contacts you and schedules a mandatory account spot check and you do not comply, you will be removed from the community. So if you are in something important and you get a spot check reply, you done got kicked out and you ain't even did nothing. Red flag, wrong road, wrong road. It says all BINT members must be of African American descent. Absolutely no exceptions. Targeting us. It says all BINT members must follow the chain of command. Code of conduct. Violation of membership requirements could result in any of the following disciplinary actions in combination. So basically, if you say in combination, you ain't even got to list all these. You basically saying I don't get my money back. If it's a combination, I don't even care about the other ones, but I'm going to read them to y'all. It says A, a written and or verbal warning. B, a 30-day suspension. Refund of current positions will be given and no new board placements for 30 days. C, permanent termination. Refund could be forfeited. It's basically C in my opinion. If it's a combo, this is what y'all gonna do. Like, stop playing. D, forfeiture of initial investment or blessings sent or blessings to be received. They're gonna do C and D. If you like, stop playing. They're gonna do C and D. Black is at the top. Y'all are in time out. There you go, scam. So we only want to scan brown folks. Thanks, I guess. Right, 41 Fit. Right. Okay. More code of conduct. Automatic termination actions. The following actions will result into immediate termination with zero tolerance. Soliciting. That doesn't even make sense. Their whole thing just said go out and recruit, and now they're telling you soliciting is zero tolerance. It's like, just because you put that in writing, y'all are contradicting yourselves. You can't say, oh, we told them not to solicit when you literally are telling them to solicit. Yes, liar, pants on fire. Shout out to Judge Judy. Pumpkin said, I do not trust fast talkers with condescending attitudes. Right, Pumpkin. Scorpio Princess said, I'm too stingy to get caught up in a scam. Girl, I need to be more stingy, Scorpio Princess. Live, laugh, love said, right, and we're not supposed to say anything. Come on. Also, privacy violations, theft, zero tolerance. It's so funny. It's like they're the LaShonda and Marlon are these people doing the zero tolerance actions. Theft, excuse me, extortion, excuse me, harassment, excuse me, engagement in criminal activities inside or outside of the group, social media posting, any and all actions or words, including but not limited to misrepresentation or negative representation that is not aligned with the BINT culture, vision, or mission. Also, no community bank / Spark solicitation unless it is your personal Spark, which you will enroll immediately. So they're basically saying don't. Now they're gonna later say that they copied another group just like this in the clip, one of the clips I have for y'all, I think. But they're telling people don't copy us and go form your own groups. That's exactly what this number 3 is. But yet they're gonna say that's exactly what they did. Number 4, insubordination or disregard for policies, procedures of chain of command will result in any of the community disciplinary actions. 5, waters do not reach out to fires for blessings. I am done. The waters are the people in the middle, I believe. Number 6, spot check violations can result in termination or suspension. Number 7, at least one admin member must be a part of private subgroups. Any unknown subgroups and the members that are involved without admin representation could be subject to code of conduct violation actions. Woo. Okay, let me see. 41 Fifth said, I walk away from so many car lots because of this. Talking Out Loud said, Casino Night would have moved the Scots to higher limits. Too bad it had to be canceled. Oh, too bad. Keidra Hooker said, Funky and Evil did a video on this. Yes. Oh, Keidra, thank you for saying that. This thing is so well covered that I'm old news. The only reason I am going over it is because of the most recent thing that came out, and I'll show y'all the Instagram post that I saw. But oh yeah, this is like 1 to 2 year old news. Oh, I'm coming in. This is not even lukewarm tea at this point. I just like going over the stuff anyway. The date, but and I know you're not trying to say that, Keidra. I'm just wanting y'all to know. I do realize it's mostly old news. They're saying starting from the bottom, now we're here, right, Red Ant? Like-minded means slow. All right, so let's see. No members are allowed to post content in the main feed. The main feed is for admin only information update. Basically, don't warn anybody is what I got from that, honestly. Or they're like, hey, I got a question. No, I don't ask questions because then they're going to start catching on too fast. If you donate yourself as a fire, you must have the fires to support that position as well. Board responsibility. When they're saying board, they're talking about this little fire, this little Captain Planet board with the fire, wind, water, earth, heart. If you place yourself on a board and are not able to fulfill the blessing, you may be removed or suspended from the community if the action becomes recurrent. You and all of your Sparks must be aware of all policies and procedures and could be subject to disciplinary action if they have not completed all pre-requirements prior to joining. All immediate family members will be removed if you are ever terminated from the group. So now everybody losing their money. It's so many ways that they'll just make sure they keep your money is what I'm hearing. Journey Jasmine said nothing lower than those who intentionally seek to harm their own communities and had the nerve to use cultural traditions to do the scamming. Right, Journey Jasmine. I know. I'm sorry. I know he's a hero. Gonna take pollution down to zero. I know. I can't help it. These elements is all I can think of every time I see this. Let's see. All board corrections submitted to bintapp.com. BINT members may receive a maximum of 4 donated fires per month. There's a $700 fee per fire. Okay, it says BINT members may charge other BINT members to be their fire. The maximum amount to charge another's BINT member is $1,400. Anything above this amount will be considered extortion. Wow. No BINT member is allowed to charge a community bank Spark new member to be a fire. It said, now here's very interesting to me. It says no Zelle blessings with the following platforms: Capital One Bank and Ally Bank. I feel like maybe they had stricter rules, or there's something that was going on where they were like, we don't want them to catch on too fast. Because why can't you have Zelle blessings from Capital One and Ally Bank? Maybe they give better refund policies, or you can say, hey, this is, I found out this is not, I want to dispute this, and maybe they don't fight disputes as hard. I don't know. Cinnamon Swirl said, trending, in my opinion, they targeted us, each other. We are less likely to report fraud or taking longer to report it. I agree, Cinnamon Swirl. Got me 41 Fist that I got her wanting to watch Captain Planet. Pumpkin says, wow, that sounds like a job to me. Right. It does sound like a job. Journey to Jeff said, we are Planeteers. You can be one too. I can't. Bye, Kashori. Okay, let's keep going. I'm not reading everything. Okay, all BINT members have to respond to all admin requests within 1 business day. Woo, all BINT members must attend the mandatory monthly member-only meetings. Every member must participate in Fusion Week. I'm like, what the heck is Fusion Week? All right, I got another clip for y'all because we're on to the next exhibit. So let me take this down. Here's the next clip. Like, Shay P, come on.
So long. If I gotta be honest.
Sorry, y'all. Sorry.
Y'all are not gonna always see nice Shonda.
Once people started complaining, she started getting a little defensive.
Why is it taking so long? If I gotta be honest, it's because of y'all. And those of you that are hiding behind names on this Zoom where it's not your real name, be very, very thankful that we don't know who you are. And if we find out, you will be removed without a refund.
Oh, you see? Not you getting mad at us, or not us, but them for wanting their money. The audacity of it. Oh, wow. The attitude. Okay. Let me see. Okay, we're on to Exhibit G. Oh my gosh. That one, woo, that would round me up. Okay, now this is a consumer complaint. We're on to consumer complaints. Okay, so let me see how I have this. So Exhibit G. All right, so this is the complaint summary. I'm gonna read, y'all. This one's more, Lord. Okay, let me see. It says, hold on, so basically it says that BINT used deceit, celebrity connections, name dropping, and the collective fear, grief, and trauma that Americans were experiencing during and after the 2020 spring summer riots to scam over. And I'm gonna stop. It wasn't a riot. Like, let's stop. But the 2020 spring summer protest to scam over 8,000 Black people out of over $40 million. $40 million. Uh-oh. If I blip out, I'm coming back, y'all. I see my mouse acting a little slow in StreamYard. A whole documentary. Yes. Okay. All right. It says, BINT was presented as a godly, all-Black, socially conscious gifting community that came about on the tail end of a lot of this past summer protest. They claimed that BINT was completely legal. They repeatedly said they were not a Sou-Sou or pyramid scheme. They said there is no way to lose money because it's guaranteed. This was my first encounter with gifting circles. I am ashamed I believed in them. I brought in 6 of my family members. BINT used all 6 people and said they would return my fires when I needed them to ensure that I was blessed out. That never happened. They took the people I was required to bring in. Oh, sorry, y'all can't see this either. Sorry. They took the people I was required to bring in them behind spots that were not mine. Total family loss is $32,000. Of that, I lost $15,650 between my own spots and family I sponsored. It does not include the thousands of dollars we paid in required. I can't tell what this is. Something fees. Connect Me fees, that app, Connect Me fees. We requested refunds in October, November, and was told our friends are being processed. They promised 7 to 10 business days for refunds. As of, I feel like March 4th, 2021, still no refunds. Pay methods used were CashApp, Venmo, PayPal, Zelle, and Cash. Why would I believe they would give a refund? I believed we'd get a refund due to the heavily documented refund guarantees from BINT founders and staff. Okay, let's see. Also, the multiple $11,400 admin fire spots across multiple boards that were paid to the BINT account. They told us those spots were for people who requested refunds and the kill code. They said they would pay out of their own pocket if the admin account couldn't pay all the refunds. If the community was dying, which they mean like the board community, they would shut everything down and make sure everyone at least broke even. I am sickened and saddened by this. I am embarrassed and ashamed that I believe their lies and promises. This has caused me to fall into a deep depression and has caused rifts in otherwise strong relationships. I have had trouble sleeping, trouble focusing on simple tasks because my mind has been preoccupied with the fact that not only did I get scammed out of all the money I led other family members to BINT and they have been scammed as well. I am sickened that someone who claims to be an advocate for a community that already needs so much internal and external work would ruin so many lives. In these months and with a collective family loss of $32,000, we've had deaths, births, illnesses, and job losses. It has been devastating. This loss has been so devastating that at one point I considered unaliving myself because I brought my family into the financial slaughter. I just want what they promised and guaranteed repeatedly. I pray my plea won't fall on deaf ears. I pray that all of the families that have been scammed by them will have peace with this when it is all said and done. I am still striving to stay ahead of the depression and anxiety that have me thinking unsafe thoughts sometimes. I'm in touch with my community mental health counselor to help me. I am in touch with my community mental health counselor to help manage the depression. I am filing this on behalf of myself and family that I sponsored. Yeah. Yeah. That was one of the rougher ones. Yep, use it for good. If you have the great gift of gab, use it for good. It will last a lot longer and may be an even bigger return. I agree, talking out loud. All those payment types are very suspect. Right. Okay, Mildred in the replay gang today. I got you. Okay. Okay. All right. So I have another clip for you. I feel like the one I got to use my Viola Davis gift for is coming up. So I'm trying to have her ready so I don't have to stop it. Where is my woman at? There she goes. Okay, let's see.
I just need to know that everybody that's in this group trusts us. Let's say 25% of this group decides to leave right now. That's 2,000 people. I'm going to stand 10 toes down and say we're going to give all those people their refunds. We're going to do right by those people. And the ball is going to keep rolling.
There they go. Promising the refunds. It's too much. Sad. They are disgusting. Right. Those people do not trust you. Right. Okay. Let's go on to Exhibit H. Was this the investigator? I'm going down this. Oh, I guess she would have named herself in the beginning. Let me see. Yes, Daniela Hill. She is an investigator for the Consumer Protection Division of the Texas Attorney General's Office. I'm gonna summarize hers, but just in Texas, this is just for Texas because their overall was millions lost, but this is just Texas. So she's saying a compilation of the consumer complaints filed against defendants with the Texas Attorney General's Office showing a total of 193 complaints with a total of $706,523 owed to these 193 complaining victims of BINT. Monies which have not been refunded by defendants as promised. She's just also affirming that she thinks if the court notifies them, they're going to try to hide everything or destroy everything. I don't know if I already said this, but this is another thing. I feel like I'm about to repeat myself, but it's okay because some people came in later. The Better Business Bureau, apparently, if there's a certain rise in certain things, they deploy a task force. Like they notify this task force. So if you watch that American Greed episode, you'll see it because one of the women in the task force was on the episode. So all I'm saying is when people keep talking about how, I guess, like not to listen about the Better Business Bureau complaints, the Better Business Bureau takes it seriously, although they don't take criminal or take action themselves in that sense. There's a task force that if there's enough that goes on, they are notified apparently. Again, so you know where I'm going with this. So when we're looking at, and I'm just saying this is what's already on there. I've never posted anything to this person's company, but when we're looking at Canvas Beauty having an F rating, if there's a spike, look, just do it legitimately. Stormy, just be legitimate in your business. That's all I'm gonna say, because every time I hear BBB, that's who I go back and think of personally, and that was just where my head went. I'm just saying. Okay. All right, so now we're on to Exhibit I, which means we have another clip.
They call it affinity fraud as well, right? There's some affinity. The couple was on a reality show on the Oprah Network. We love Oprah. She wouldn't put anybody on her show that's not legit.
I had Viola ready. I was already waiting. So if you was looking at your screen, oh, did I not take her down? Hold on. Let me take her down. I'm like, girl, have you not been seeing Oprah Winfrey Network lately? We do not trust nothing. Journey to Jasmine says sales pays excellent when you have the gift of gab. No need to scam people. It is so much money out there. There's no need to be deceptive. Right. Pumpkin said, oh, she definitely deserves some hands laid on her with that stank dank attitude. Right. Stank dank attitude. Yes. Let's see. Mildred is a content creator as well. Pumpkin said, oh, she definitely deserves some hands laid on her with that stank attitude. Demita Joe said they need to be in jail. Predators that preyed on a vulnerable community. I'm telling you. And you know what that $1,400 magic number came from, right? The stimulus. So they were just like, oh, these people are getting their stimulus. Let's, they basically set it to the amount of the stimulus, that people honestly did need. I told you this segment was about the Scotch. You did talk that well. Sylvia said, I love that show too. Gigi laughing. Drayak, so hey, oh yes, I was wondering, they looked familiar. The ability to put an elaborate scam together, just do a real one, right? Just if you're gonna put all the effort in, just do something real. Yep, family or fiance. Yep, they showed it. Yep. Okay. On to Exhibit I. So I'm actually gonna pull up the website for y'all. It's not much on there. It seems like they took some things down, but I'll just show you the actual website instead of these black and white screenshots or paper copies or whatever. So let me see here. I want if you go back and watch the episode, they got the other website. I feel like that one's more interesting, to be honest. Let me see here. Ooh. Okay, well, I'll find it. It's okay. Let's see. So this is BINTscam.com. That's what this is. So not the BINT company's website. This is BINTscam.com. They better not still be in business. T. Gray said, I say that about the Scots all the time, Gigi. So I hope they can't be, because they said permanent injunction, but no, I don't think so. This is the Scam Alert website. Talking out loud is hilarious. Gigi's in the bourgeoisie. Yes, I love it. Okay. So this is where they're just trying to alert people. But when I went to photos and videos, there's nothing there anymore. And I'm pretty sure there was stuff there oh shoot, we got a little bit of a video. Oh, we got a 48-minute video on here that loaded. It didn't load last time. So if y'all go to bintscam.com, there's 2 videos still on this website. You got Connect Me and then maybe one of their Zoom calls or something. I don't know. But there's something on there. The documents and the photos were empty for me. If y'all know these names, I'm just gonna let y'all know they also have something called the Fab Scam, FABS Scam, Gift Scam, Village 32 Scam, and RRR Scam. So just in case, I'm just saying that because I see it and I want y'all to be aware. Let's see. So they're explaining what the Moores have done. They're giving status updates as of February 2021. And okay, yeah, they're just tracking the business. All right, so bintscam.com if you want to go, BINT-scam.com if you want to go visit that. Okay, let me get that off of there. Stop that screen. Oops. No, Audacity, don't come up. I don't need you. Okay. I'm just scrolling down because we already looked at the website, so I'm scrolling through those pages. Yeah. Okay. I have another clip for you.
Guys, we are fine. This group isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Me and my husband have the potential to make way too much money being in this group.
Okay, now when American Greed played that clip, they said that she accidentally told on them because she said we're not going anywhere because me and my husband have way too much potential, way too much, what'd she say? To make money in this group, way too much potential to make money in this group. So basically, she kind of told on herself, for what they were staying for. But yeah, that's what they pointed out, so I thought I'd play it. You know they apply for PPP loans, Gigi. Those scams, MLMs had people in choke. Yeah, during the vid, right? Yes, they did. I think my coworker that asked me initially to join to get in there is so ashamed because she never did probably get her money back because I haven't heard from her after that. Then I got invited to somebody's house, y'all. It was another coworker, a different coworker, and I thought she was really trying to make friends. This is why my walls be up now. It's okay though, because I don't have the energy anyway. But I thought she was honestly being friendly because we met in like one of those classes, professional classes that you have to take. And so she invited me to her house. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, telling Mr. Trenton, like, I think I made a friend, all this other stuff. Right? I'm thinking my personality got me somewhere, right? I get to her house. Y'all, it was that MLM where they sell you clothes. And she brought her person and then they trying to make you a clothes seller. And it wasn't the one that's in the documentary. It wasn't not Lululemon, but LuLaRoe. It wasn't LuLaRoe, but it was another one. They had more outfits than just the tights and stuff. And some of the outfits were cute, but they were too overpriced. And so I just sat there. I had some good food and I ain't buy a stitch of clothing. And I did not buy, I did not join the membership. But I was like, see, now I never talked to her because I'm like, okay, so this was definitely a false pretense. But the other one, yeah, I think she ain't calling me because she ashamed of having joined it. And I think she put her money in there. But I'm like, see, this is messed up. Get rich quick schemes. I said, oh my God, I thought I was really making a friend. Oh, and then let me tell you what. Well, no, I ain't gonna say that because that might be too self-identifying. I was gonna tell y'all, believe it or not, and I provided a legitimate service, but I ain't gonna say nothing else. Let me just stop. But I'm gonna stop. I thought I made a friend. Okay, it said I laughed when she started snitching on them. They could have stole so much more if it wasn't for her. Thank God she wanted the baller life. Right. Charlie's MLM. Yeah, she tried to make me an Avon lady for clothes, Josie. Man. The bait and switch with the friend guys, they got me. You know how you see that on TV? It happens. They really be doing that. They said some people from your high school also try to contact you out of nowhere, and then it'd be like because they want you to it's for MLM. I know that's right. We don't even know Oprah, right? Pumpkin. Okay, we have another consumer complaint. This is the last complaint. I think it's the last document overall. Then I have, wait, is this I or J? Let me check my letters, y'all. Oh, okay. Yeah, so Jay, I think, is my last complaint. So let's see here. Oops. Stop it. Watch. Okay. I'm only going to read the red and how much they invested. So it looks like they said they paid a total of $5,650. And they said, I was advised because I requested refunds on 2 of my payments. They said I would be removed from the community. I clarified I was just requesting refunds on 2 of my blessings. The co-founder herself said, no, we'll just refund you all of your money. When that was done, my advanced spots were taken and the co-founders placed themselves in those positions. In addition, we had to pay system fees each month in the amount of $85 that was understood to be non-refundable. At this point, I'm just trying to get back what was promised to me on the 8th of October. That was a total refund of $5,650. I am unable to communicate with anyone with BINT LLC because I was removed from the community with no access to admin. I've texted Mr. and Mrs. Moore about my concern regarding my refund and to check on the status, but I have not been successful. It says they say, I'm not speaking bad about the community, but I do want my refund as promised. I would not have ever invested my pension, not the pension, if there was not a % money back guarantee. Thanking you in advance for your time, and I look forward to hearing back from someone soon. Let's see. All right, so we have another clip. Let's see. Okay.
Time, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. We do not have it financially to refund everybody in this community, even if we wanted to. The group that we left, they've subdivided, I think 3 or 4 times.
And they've been going since like 2014.
Yeah, they've been going since 2014, and those are some of the tricks and trades we are learning.
Scammers do learn from each other. People see this scam is bringing in a lot of money, and so you may see copycat schemes, and that's sort of the nature of how these sometimes work.
And like I told y'all, now in their rules, they say you better not form a new group. Then they said they was in a group and then form their own group. They literally said that. I'm like, oof. Okay. Yes. Now you see why them heifers was fighting on my child. Yes, Shay. Brittany Janae said, I'm not giving my good pension to nobody. Guyanese Love said, when you give a narcissist a camera, yes. 41 Fit, right. They never intended to pay the people. Journey to Jasmine said, oh, they so trifling, we would have to square up. I'm telling you. Okay, now the last thing I have in my presentation is, what is it? The Instagram post that caught my attention on why we're even here today. So let me pull it up. And I'm only going to read the last paragraph because y'all have just been caught up on everything pre the last paragraph. But this is from Baller Alert. I got to stop screen and then share this one. So you hear that, Scott? Scammers learn from each other. I would never, but if I did and you're not giving me my money back, I would be searching for you like a bloodhound. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just reading the last paragraph, but this is the post I saw. And the last paragraph says, in July of 2023, the Attorney General secured a $10,760,000 judgment against the couple. As part of the terms, the Moores could pay at least $450,000 with the money going to a fund that will begin paying back their victims. Last week, the Moores were officially charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud, and money laundering per a press release issued by the U.S. Department of Justice. justice. They face decades behind bars if convicted. So Shan, criminal charges did come up. Shan, you did ask that. I did not. I guess I was skimming in too. On Mel's live. Okay, let me finish this last clip because it'll be weird to come back after that. So let me finish this last clip and then I'll check out her live. Okay, here's the last part.
But the Collin County Courthouse with security by their side.
I think the truth will come to light.
They say they think the truth will come to light, y'all. Okay, hold on, I'm getting there.
Amazing. She might kill me for saying this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. 68-year-old bomb boss woman, trainer, health guru, like 68 and fine. When I say 68 and fine, I'm talking about 68 and fine, okay? No health problems, has been doing fitness for over 40 years. Like, she's not new to this. When we talk about not being new to this, but being true to this, that's what we're talking about. So before I bring her in, really quickly, let me tell y'all, we're going to talk about diabetes, high blood pressure. I know for a fact that she has helped people get rid of kidney disease. And so we're going to learn about some of the things that she teaches today that she's helped me. I'm 38. I can fortunately say, despite everything I've been through, I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have high blood pressure. I could have, but I don't have high blood pressure either. But Miss Deborah, like, when I need anything, advice on anything, I hit her up, and all I got to do is say, Miss Deborah, I need you. And she's on the way. Last year, you guys know I walked in New York Fashion Week for the first time. I gave her this crazy deadline of 3 weeks. For 3 weeks, so I went from a 34 waist to a 29 waist. And I mean, like, I've been working, I just started back training again the last 2 weeks with her. I've already lost about 10 pounds. I was on TikTok today telling y'all, like, when you do it right and lose weight, you lose weight everywhere. You lose weight in your face, your arm. I was telling them earlier, I had got to a point in some of my shirts, I was putting my arms on, like, wait a minute now, get a little tight now. God dang, we pulling a little bit at a time to make it fit. I said, oh, no, I ain't got time for that. This area right here, them cuts, been working on getting all that back the past 2 weeks, like, just on a whole nother level. And I like to give free knowledge. I like to give free information. Share this information if you have a relative who is suffering, from diabetes, high blood pressure, kidney disease, any of that. Please share the information with them. Don't just be selfish and get the info. Keep it for yourself. Share it with them. And by the way, for the haters who are watching, because I know y'all on here, this is me with no filter. Okay, we're not filtering today, and I still look fine. Y'all see me on Saturdays with no filter anyway, but y'all be having stuff to say. So welcome, haters, too. Thank you for coming in to get this free knowledge. It is for you too, because you know why? This is about God's word. This is about God's purpose, God's word. Okay, so you're welcome here as well to learn how to take better care of yourself. Okay, just do your heart check too. But without further ado, we're gonna bring up Miss Deborah McCreary, Huntsville's business entrepreneur, fitness trainer, health guru into the building, and she gonna teach us some stuff. So come on, Miss Deborah. Oh, you got on an apron. Oh, that apron is kind of sexy. Whoa. Oh, wait, honey. Oh,
And I can bought one since she went to Paris.
oh my goodness. Oh my God.
And
Okay.
that's a cute too. It's a little sexy lady. So if you can't handle the sexy, okay, man.
Let me all put this on in. She said, Miss Deborah, you didn't have to do that.
Oh, my girl.
And she got Paris on here, y'all. I know I just went to Paris for the first time. What, about a month or two ago? Oh my gosh. Ooh. All right, so
we're going to get started. Yes.
they say, hey, Miss Deborah. They say, hi, Miss Deborah. They ready. Now, y'all know y'all just saw her 2 weeks ago on Love Marriage Huntsville. It was not a made up thing. That's what I do. Actually, I've invited the girls to a session with her before there ever was a show. And we worked out, do you remember that? Yes, we worked out with Miss Deborah. So I'm always loving to connect people, try to help people be the best version of themselves. Kimmy didn't make it. Tisha showed up. We worked out. It was a super early morning workout, like 5 a.m. I think. It was like very early, like 5, 6 a.m. Yes. I think it was 5. Tisha showed up. We had a great workout with Miss Deborah. So what y'all saw 2 weeks ago wasn't something just made up just because, that's the kind of stuff I like to do. So, Miss Deborah, I'm going to let you have the floor. And I'm going to be here to help and support.
Okay, thank you so much, Melody. Thank you all for showing up for the blessing today. Okay, she's already introduced me, so we don't have to talk about that. But just for your information, I made these aprons. Okay? So, I encourage anyone, if you were blessed with a talent that God gave you, please cultivate the talent. Anyone who has a skill can always make some money. Okay? So get you some skills, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, and you will never be broke. How about that? And if you need some marketing tips, this is the guru right here. Okay? Okay, so what we have today, when we talk about hypertension, okay, it's rapid in the Black community. I want to save my people. I'm not giving up on us, okay? Other folks might give up on us. I'm not going to give up on you. Melody, she's not going to give up on you. So you're going to receive a blessing today. God has anointed my calling for me to be in fitness and wellness. I wanted to be in real estate, though, okay? And the Holy Spirit said, oh, no, you're going to stay in fitness and wellness. And I said, well, I want to be the best out here. But I didn't know, in some cases, you can be so good, it's hard for people to believe you. So on my website, I have clients who have given testimonies about their hypertension, how they've gone through my program, my consultation. I did not train them, but they did the consultation, the nutrition part, and they lost weight anyway, because it was part of the detox and eating clean. So we're going through the holidays, y'all. Okay, y'all really need to know some of these tips. And we just need to know that God, He has given us certain nutrients. We have superfoods, like the garlic. Come on, surely you know about the power of the garlic. We're going to talk a little bit about that. That's going to be in the healing salad. I call it healing salad because every time my clients or someone of my clients make it, they swear they see a huge difference in their health. And when you are eating healthy and you're already on medication, then you go to the doctor and they wean you off your medication. That's the goal. So you can be completely well. And then once you get off, you want to stay off. So there is maintenance to a healthy lifestyle. And people say, oh, it's expensive. Well, y'all, I got some secrets. Okay? So, garlic. Okay. When we use garlic, you got to peel it and all these other extras, but you can buy it all in the pills. Okay? And what I do, I put it in my blender and chop it up real fine. Okay. Is that blood on you?
It's right there.
Okay. I chop it real fine. This is part of my meal prep. So I can use this every day. I put it in my omelets and everything. So, but I put it in a jar once I chop it up. And you see them all out. But every day I just scoop it out. And this is what I do. Okay. So we're going to talk about superfoods. Okay. So I'm going to dump this whole thing. Okay. Meal prep. If you have children, teach your children how to help you do the meal prep. That's the fun thing. Kids love to help, especially when you're trying to teach them something and educate them. Now, the power of the God. Okay. Yes. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Okay. This is one of those ninja. If you have one of the ninjas, two or three chops, then it's all chopped up, okay? Okay. Now,
let me go ahead and pin your website too, instead of like the chopping.
Okay.
What's your website?
Hey. She saw 41 Fit comment.
Be it fitness style what?
It's up. It's in my bio.
Okay. Good. Some people are asking for it up here.
Okay, BINT style fit.
Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna pin it on the whole live. There you go.
Uh-oh. He's up good.
You still should. It didn't start up.
See, that was 2. That was 4. There we go. All right. So what we're going to do today, we have our mixed greens. And the way we're going to design the salad as we go.
You said this is called the what salad now?
I call it my healing salad.
Healing salad, okay.
So it's going to make a difference in your health.
Okay.
So if you're monitoring your blood pressure, you want to do it on a daily basis, not just wait till you go to the doctor. I even have a health watch. That's listed in my bio and on my website as well. This watch here. This watch check your blood pressure. And 24/7. You don't have to, when you travel, you don't have to take the blood pressure cuff, anything. You check your blood pressure, you don't have to wait to go to the doctor, you'll know it 24/7. Okay? On demand. All right? So, here we go. We're going to put this, I want you to just put it on the, so Melody's going to teach how to design her salad. And we're going to put garlic, we're going to put walnuts. There it is, walnuts, the protein, okay? And if you're allergic to walnuts, don't do the walnuts, okay? We have the garlic, and we're going to do tomatoes. We're going to do cayenne pepper. All this is good. Cayenne pepper is good for your blood pressure.
Okay. But I know you done killed me and my blood pressure low over the past few years dealing with these demons.
Oh, yes. See? It works.
Oh, it works. Yes, God.
And then we have goat cheese. Goat cheese is the only cheese that does not make mucus in your body. Goat cheese.
Okay.
Okay, but it's a crumble.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to spread this out like so.
Okay.
Around. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to take...
Can we just do them all?
Yes, please.
Okay. Got some tomatoes.
Nice. Cherry tomatoes.
I know they're organic.
Yes, they are. And then we have cranberries. Anybody who knows me, I've been going around town for years and all across the country talking about my purple, the power of the color purple. Cranberries, okay? It's a strong antioxidant. By the way,
You want me to slice them up?
slice them in half.
I figured you were wanted to. I got you.
Okay, then we're gonna put some cranberries. Cranberries just gonna pop the whole flavor on the salad, okay? And we already got the garlic. Okay.
And this is a healing salad.
I call it a healing salad. Now, if you're allergic to some of these ingredients, you can substitute them, okay?
In other words, don't be no food.
Yes.
Now you know what you're allergic to.
Yes.
Now, I'm sorry, Miss Deborah, don't get me.
Now, the way we're gonna do this, Melody,
Yes.
we're gonna take the tomatoes and we're gonna line them up around on the outside. Yeah, we're just doing it pretty, We entertaining company, it's the holiday season. When you have things that's on the plate that looks pretty, it's more inviting.
Yes, I don't want to invite nobody up here. I'm sorry, Miss Deborah.
No, I heard that.
But my people know me. Y'all know I'm cut up, child. They already know. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, all right.
Okay. So we're gonna, and I'm gonna just spoon. Okay, I'm gonna just spoon now. When I talk about garlic, it's a natural antibiotic.
Natural antibiotic? They be prescribing me amoxicillin and stuff when I get like a sinus infection and upper respiratory infection. What?
You better call Deborah.
Oh, well, I need to talk about that too, Miss Deborah.
Well, I'm big on the garlic. Let's say you have a spider bite, or let's say you have chicken pox.
Okay. Don't get them no more.
I know. But I'm just saying, you got a bump and it's itching.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You get some garlic powder. with no salt, garlic powder. Okay, and then you're gonna take some olive oil, and you're gonna mix it together, make a little paste, and rub it on there.
What? Garlic powder, olive oil, and make a little paste and rub it on the bite.
On the bite.
Okay.
No scar, no itching. Like in 10 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Who knew? But that's part of the holistic way of doing things. God has given us a lot of food, nutrition that has healing properties. Okay, it's healing power. Okay, now we talked about the garlic. I'm gonna spoon, a big spoon.
Big spoon.
Garlic.
Okay. And put it just on here.
We gotta decorate, okay? Let me just show you one of the ways how we're gonna do it. Okay. Now, when you taste this, you all. Okay, so you're gonna scoop it, and you're gonna kind of just line it.
Make it neat.
Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. You're gonna make it around, you know.
Okay, on the outer side.
On the outer side. Okay, like a little circle. Okay,
Yes,
cool.
ma'am, I can do that.
Now, the beets. That's why I call it a healing salad.
Tell me
The
about that.
power God put in the beet, y'all. Come on. We have forgotten. We need to go back to it. Grandmama there, auntie there. Okay. You want to put beets in your salad. Beets cleanse the blood, y'all. You talking about that? If you didn't, now you know. Okay. And you've been wondering, you've been praying, Lord, I need to do better. You know, and people don't realize, they don't think of hypertension as heart disease.
Oh, but it is. Come on now.
Okay? And so your body tells you
It's heart disease, baby.
heart disease. Okay? So the garlic is going to help with inflammation. The garlic is going to help with blood flow. And the beets is a double dose because the nitric oxide in it. Okay? Now look at that.
I mean, look.
Yes. Now, we know. Did y'all know God made a yellow beet? A gold beet. So we're going to put yellow and gold. How about that?
Okay.
Okay, let's come back.
Okay.
Okay. You go ahead and talk a little bit.
So, yes, ma'am. So, y'all said beet juice is so good for you. I drink beet juice. Looks yummy. I know, right? Look, I'm trying to make it all pretty and stuff. And Miss Deborah said I gotta make it pretty, honey. So I call myself. Look, I got the tomato sauce. Yeah, tomato sauce all around there. Got the garlic. Y'all see it? The garlic. And then we're about to add, I guess, these beets. It is so good for men and enhance the sexual nature of men. Oh, okay.
Say it.
That's what they said. That's what they said.
So, you know, no one needs to be frustrated during the holidays. Get you some beets. Blood pressure. Let's bring it down.
Well then.
Well then, wrong folks.
Well then, when the wrong people out here who are doing wrong people things. Y'all heard what she said.
Absolutely.
Y'all heard what she said.
Okay, so we're going to get all this garlic out of here. We're going to put them on one of these containers. We're going to put the beets in there. We're going to chop them up.
Okay.
Okay. Now, in the meanwhile, Melody, you see that purple salt right there?
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Okay, here's the purple. So you guys heard Miss Deborah say that everything purple is what?
Powerful.
Powerful. Purple, P, P. Like I just should want P, P. Powerful, okay? Purple, power. So she makes like this purple sweet potato parfait. And today she has the purple salt as well here. So keep that in your mind even when you're shopping. Purple power. You see things that are purple, get it.
Yes.
In other words,
Bottom line.
bottom line.
Okay, so you know we have what? Plums, prunes, grapes, cranberries, anything purple.
Yes. And I never really thought about it. There were all those things you named. I know they're healthy and they are all purple, ain't they?
Yes, they're all purple. Absolutely.
Now my daughter Mariah loves. I have to get Miss Deborah to make her purple sweet potato parfait for Mariah because Mariah loves Miss Deborah's purple sweet potato parfait. Okay. She don't even know she eating healthy than a mother. She be tearing it up.
It's popped off the what?
It'd be the coconut whipped cream. Yep. So they go in here. Miss Deborah made some show. She makes these little. So they come. She makes them put in this little cup. She puts this right here, the crumble on the bottom. This little crumble be on the bottom, right And then she puts the purple sweet potato in a container. So the kids come home, they put that on top of their little crumble. She brings coconut whipped cream. So then they have fun putting their whipped cream on top. And that's their snack.
And it's healthy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure is.
So
you got to teach your children, you got to teach yourself, you got to teach your family, teach your parents, teach your children, teach your friends. Like, you should be spreading this knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just keep it for yourself. Just like we're not just keeping it for ourselves, but we're here sharing the knowledge.
Let's go. Okay, come back to you.
Oh, spaghetti squash. So I talked about this a little bit earlier on my TikTok live that I did earlier, but another thing I get Deborah to make sometimes is her spaghetti squash. Okay. So without the pasta, but with squash, okay, there are no carbs in it. When I tell y'all it is good, it is good. Like, oh my gosh. So like when I'm doing my dieting like I'm doing right now, I'll have her make me, a little bowl or a little thing of spaghetti squash, and I just eat a little bit, to give me the energy I need here and there. But spaghetti squash is really, really good. And I know she probably, if any of y'all sign up, she'll help y'all how to make it. But it's fun. I should. And you can make a vegan spaghetti squash too. You said with what, portobello? What you say? Portobello mushrooms. Portobello mushrooms. Mm-hmm. So if you're vegan and you're watching, you cannot use, because you use turkey when you make mine. Yes. So you cannot use turkey. Mm-hmm. Ground turkey, you use that.
So, let me show you. This is the next row.
Look, she just did the beets. So just put this behind the garlic?
Mm-hmm. Just put it, going around just like you did the garlic.
Okay, yes, ma'am. I can do that, Miss Deborah.
Okay, so one of the things about hypertension, you guys, and diabetes, I just want to share that I'm hoping if you're diabetic, the doctor has already told you that eating meat at night will inflame your pancreas.
She don't let me eat meat at nighttime. I eat applesauce with flaxseed.
Got it? Yes, which is healthy. Okay, so you want to empower your body. This is God's temple. If you honor His temple, I promise you, He's gonna honor you even more, because He said, "Oh, she's taking care of her body. The body I gave her." So we have one body to last a lifetime. Let's just treat it like gold, And this is, if you want to add some, if those are meat eaters, if you have to have meat on this salad, you can add some turkey, some roasted chicken, or something like that if you want to.
So I just added this row of the beets right here. So there are beets, fresh garlic, tomatoes, and then of course we have the organic spring mix at the bottom. And I'm gonna go ahead and open this goat. And she told us earlier, if you're just coming on, that the goat crumbled cheese is the only cheese that does not make mucus in your body. Y'all know that cheese creates mucus in your body. You're wondering why you're stuffy, why your nose always running, why you're coughing, why you're sick. Yeah, children too, because you're trying to get the mucus out. Why what you're putting in your body. And I didn't even know that, but crumbled goat cheese. Goat cheese is the only one that don't make mucus in the body.
So one of the things that I've been blessed as a trainer, I didn't always do it like this as a trainer, in the beginning years, but as I mature and saw the need of my clients, God put this in my life. And so I work with 3 world-renowned naturopathic doctors as well. And so we go on tour. You can invite us to your church and we can come and visit you, empower your congregation, your organization, your company, okay? Because who wants to feel sluggish and dependent on somebody to help you do the things when you can be empowered with the food, the superfoods God has put on this earth? Okay, so we're gonna do, I need you to cut this onion for me while you're doing that. Okay.
It ain't going in the blender. Okay, Miss Deborah, I ain't gonna be good, but y'all know I'll be.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Okay. I'm gonna cut. You gonna slice it, so what you want me there?
This is cooking lesson too.
Girl, what you want me there? You gonna slice, right? I can do that.
Okay, I think you don't know how.
Oh, I know the line. I'm gonna slice it. She said I need to know how.
Okay. Okay, guys. I gotta clean this up. Okay. My girl knows some stuff. You got skills. Okay, lady.
Oh, she tried. Did she, y'all?
That's great. And the other way, put it like, put it around, just
I'm decorated out. I'm decorated out. Cut no onion on, throw this salad out this window. Out the window.
Yes.
I tell my kids that in a minute. Now, for real, I tell my kids I'm gonna throw something out the window in a minute.
Wow.
I'm like, I'm gonna throw it out the window. You better laugh.
They already know this.
They know.
Okay, cool. Okay. So I'm gonna put these in. Okay. So with this salad, we're also gonna add some artichokes. Okay. So we got some if all of you subscribe to my LinkedIn, my link tree on my platform, okay, which is in my bio. If you subscribe, I will send you this recipe.
Ooh.
Okay, and then you will get notice of when I get ready to do all my other cooking shows, like for making the spaghetti squash, especially diabetics, especially no carbs, you guys. Okay. You can tell she's not used to cutting onions. And then we use this organic breads. Y'all know what a great brand it can be. This is our salad dressing, and it's ginger and sesame seed. Delicious. Okay, so that's the dressing we're going to use. We're going to put artichokes. We're going to put goat cheese. She did. Oh, look how pretty that is! Wow. I'm just going to pull this back just a little bit. She did the best she could, and she'll get fine. This is beautiful. Okay, because we're going to leave room, and we're going to put the artichokes in here. Okay. Okay, so you got to open it up. And this is quite filling, you guys. You get full. Now, this is for serving. If you want to do this for yourself on a daily basis, you want to put your ingredients in jars, containers like this. So you put the garlic in one container, you have the beets in another jar.
So you can easily make this every day.
Every day. So please eat the salad at least 3 times a week, at least. Okay? Also, your largest meal should be at lunch. I'm not impressed when you tell me I had salad for lunch. No, you need to have salad for dinner. How about that?
But you're impressed when I say I have salad because I'm on my diet right now and I do salad for lunch and I do applesauce for dinner.
You're gonna lose a lot of weight, y'all.
But that's what I've been doing.
It's not gonna be flat.
Okay? That ain't gonna lie, that's what we've been doing. Y'all see it, like, I'm just telling y'all 3 more weeks. I don't know what people gonna do because I don't know how they gonna feel because it's gonna be, woo. Anyway.
And this is the type of trainer I am. I'm the type of trainer, I give you your homework and you need to do it. And I promise you're gonna be amazed at the results. I guarantee it. Okay?
And she ain't lying about that. I'm gonna keep it above y'all because whenever I started working out last week and I had lost like 8 pounds in 2 days, I said, Deborah, I'm the first. I'm definitely the one on the scale. So then you can see it on. And we got the measurements today too. She already gave my measurements and stuff. But I said, Miss Deborah, I lost 8 pounds in 2 days. This don't make no doggone sense. Listen.
Yeah. And then on top of that, people.
I did my homework. Last night I was in here. I had applesauce flaxseed.
And I sit on flaxseed, right?
You sure do. Who wants flaxseed? I showed it on TikTok. I'm gonna show you right now. Because I had flaxseed and applesauce this morning for breakfast with the morning. So they saw me do all of it. I made it up and all that. Told them to come over and do it. So you guys can get it from her website if you want to. Northern Edge Flaxseed. It doesn't have a taste to it. It's like, so I mix it like with applesauce. You can do it with yogurt.
Yes, absolutely. That's like breakfast in the morning, as a matter of fact.
Mm-hmm. And it has a lot of fiber, so it keeps you kind of full.
Yes.
I'd be full of them.
It has potassium in it. Okay, let's talk about potassium. Okay, the power of the muscle. The body is not going to do anything without muscle. Okay, God made us with muscle.
That's right.
Okay, so a lot of times when you're on medication, it depletes the body. It weakens all your muscles.
Ooh. That's how knee replacements, shoulder replacements, hip replacements, everything we. Miss Deborah ain't had a nail replacement. She's 68. I said, whatever Miss Deborah doing, what I need to do, goddamn. I'm sorry. Whatever Miss Deborah doing, I need to do that long because baby.
And I can jump on the trampoline all day long.
All day long.
No knee issues at all. But I intentionally eat foods that is loaded in potassium. Okay? Like,
Ooh, now this is my snack right here. These dry apricots, you know what? You been holding out. You ain't bring me these 2 weeks ago when we started back working out. I don't know about that. Let me tell you all. Baby. Potassium? This is my snack. Even my kids started sticking my snacks when I had all this last time we was training. Potassium? Let me see. Miss Deborah. I don't see it. Oh, yes I do. 460 mg. I see it.
Okay, it's much better than that.
It's over there. I ain't gonna lie. This is my snack right here. Right here. No sodium, no fat, 22 grams of carbs.
Yeah, in the daytime.
Yeah, in the daytime, right now. That night, this is my. Oh, Miss Deborah, you forgot about bringing some of these.
You can have those. She can have those. Okay. All right. So now you're gonna put the goldies on here. You still working on the salad, you guys. You gotta take a final look, okay? So, one more thing I can do is the walnuts. We're gonna chop them up a little bit, and so we're gonna be finished there.
Okay. The healing salad, yes.
So, if you haven't heard of gold beets, I found these at Sprouts. Okay, so if you have a Sprouts near you, just add a little color to it. Yeah, I'm finished. Yeah.
Because I'm doing a good job on my salad.
You're doing it, honey.
Right here. See? Y'all see them? Right there. Y'all see it? Pretty. Okay. I didn't use all of them.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, yeah, we're gonna put this in a container, but right now we just put it in one of these little bowls. So another thing, educational moment I want to tell you guys is that you can have a salad for breakfast as well. It's all about having an alkaline diet. So that includes fruit and vegetables, okay? So hopefully for Thanksgiving, you guys, that you include a salad on the menu. Yeah, at some point. You can include some type of salad.
This healing salad?
The healing salad is excellent, as a matter of fact. I know people eat what they want to eat and all this sort of thing, and I have a solution for that as well. My product is called Genesis. Yeah. It'll correct all your wrongs that you've done during the day.
Here's Genesis. I drink this at night and in the morning. While I'm sleeping. It goes in and corrects your cells. It's cleansing your cells. It's helping with inflammation. Miss Deborah don't have arthritis, neither do I, and I want to stay that way. But I've been fortunate, honestly, that God put her in my life 7 years ago. So I've had access to her and her knowledge and what to do and what not to do.
And the thing is, you guys, also, when I talk about cleaning up your diet and eating clean, you want to know about the power of your blood type.
Oh, come on now.
Okay.
How many of y'all know y'all blood type? Let me see. Because I've been asking adults at times in my life since I met you, what's your blood type? And some of them don't be knowing. What's y'all's blood type? Y'all know your blood type?
Let's look and see.
Let me see what it says.
Who needs to know this?
I'm trying to see. If you don't know your blood type, you already on a real bad start. But that's okay because you can finish strong. Call your doctor. Find out your blood type. It matters. Yeah. Based on your blood type determines what you should be eating and what you should not be eating. I see a lot of y'all like me, I'm overhyping too. What you should be eating versus what you should not be eating. If you don't even know your blood type, I remember this book. What I put those this bad. Ooh. Look right, because I know for me, corn, I should be eating corn. Corn is not good for O. Let me go over here to O. 1 second. That's A. Let me go to O. That's all I need.
Okay, I'll show you. So,
1 second. You don't mind. I get these nuts. Mm-hmm. All over, just in the middle.
All over. You know, just in a circle.
See?
In fact, put the nuts around where the tomatoes are. Mm-hmm. Okay, so a lot of times we don't know. Many times our body tells us what we've done wrong because your body will react. O positive. I'm O too as well. So O people are meat eaters. If you're A, you're not gonna like me because you're not supposed to eat meat.
Ooh. Say it one time. A shouldn't be doing what?
Okay.
Eat meat.
However, there are alternatives, and then you when you read this according to your blood type, you're gonna wonder, okay, that must if I cut that out, just try it, test it. Cut some things out for about a week and see how you feel. Mm-hmm. See how your blood pressure, see how your insulin levels gonna change. Just try it, you know. Be intentional about your health. That's all we want you to do. Okay? And if you join, if you subscribe to my platform, I got some juicy stuff for you, especially if you do it today. And I have a 50% off.
Oh, 50% off?
Yes, 50% off. Only for your people.
Oh, Lord. Oh, that's me 50% off. Now, that's a sale right there.
Yes. And so, but that's online. So I can train you anywhere, but you'll see me live. You'll see me live.
So it's 50% off what? You're training in?
It's my gliding classes.
Okay.
My workout. It's on my platform. When you click on fitness program, you'll see my platform. And you get 50% off. It's $149. Okay. So you get 50% off today.
Okay.
Okay. Only for Melody.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
And so you get to talk to me. You know, we train for 45 minutes in one class. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Yeah. Damn, Joe, I see my muscles already coming up in them arms, girl. You been working me. That's why I'm so right now.
Yes. Okay, so this is at the front page. Let's see what is that page.
Oh. Page
79. Okay. So this has all the different blood types, but you can go through there.
Yeah, but that's why you do this part. Let me tell y'all. Type O diet. Weekly, you should be having beef, ground beef, buffalo, heart, lamb, liver, mutton, veal. Okay. Nutrifors have chicken, duck, turkey, quail, rabbit. Avoid. This is for O.
There you go.
Avoid bacon, goose, ham, and pork. This is for O. Avoid bacon, goose, ham, and pork. We can have the best thing, highly beneficial for us is beef, ground beef, buffalo, heart, lamb, liver, and veal. Nutritious chicken, rabbit, turkey, duck. Avoid bacon, goose, ham, and pork. Seafood wise, listen, we can have cod, highly beneficial salmon, cod, pike, sardines, red snapper, yellowtail, swordfish, bluefish, halibut. Neutral for us is eel, monkfish, oyster, scallop, sea bass, and avoid catfish, octopus, smoked salmon. Dairy, none is highly beneficial for us. Dairy ain't good for us. And they didn't list one thing. They didn't list this. God dang, they just said put the word none. God dang. Ooh, eggs and dairy, y'all. Oh, shoot, wait a minute now. It says none. Nutri-Fries is goat cheese, mozzarella, butter, soy milk, soy cheese. Avoid American cheese, blue cheese, brine, buttermilk, Cambridge, casein, cheddar, Colby, cottage, cream cheese, God dang, goat milk, ice cream, skim, 2% milk, provolone, Swiss, whey, whole milk, yogurt. God dang, you gotta avoid all of them. So we're not type O. If you wrote you was old positive on here, baby, y'all better get this book and see what you should be eating that go with your blood or what's slowing your blood up, so we don't die before our time.
Also, there's an app. You can download the app, so that's even better.
Okay.
The blood type, according to your blood type app.
According to your blood type app, you see?
Yes. So
Okay, that's better than something you right.
Well, oh, geez. You gotta put that on.
No, I ain't gonna put it. I just open it up.
Put it in the,
in the center.
Mm-hmm. Like so that's a cute little look. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Want me to show them?
Yes. And voila!
So this is goat cheese right here. She just put the artichokes around. Okay. And it's called the healing salad.
That's what I call it according to my clients. Okay. They just, and they clean you out too, you guys. I'm just saying. So you can put some flaxseed on your plate at the bottom, and then put this on top of the flaxseed, and now you even power your body even more because of the flaxseed. Fiber helps your gut, everybody. Fiber helps your gut and your colon. So please know that.
Fiber helps our gut and our colon.
Yes.
So when you talk about fiber, remember I showed y'all earlier that, let me find it again. I showed y'all this flaxseed. If you're just coming on, I'm gonna show you again. I showed y'all this flaxseed. I told y'all how I load up my applesauce with it in the morning and at night. Plenty of fiber in it. Plenty of fiber.
Yes. And so now I'm gonna toss the cayenne pepper.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me. Mm-hmm. Look. Yeah, gonna give you to it,
Oh, my boob is out.
Oh well, that was a special for the day.
I don't know they saw it.
Oh,
y'all think how they covered it, honey. Let me see, child. I'm like, where's the yeah, I don't care though. Y'all just see y'all have kids, breastfed. Y'all know what a boob looks like. I don't care about none of that.
Yes.
Let's go.
Okay, so I think. Oh, and we're gonna top it off with some purple salt.
Somebody said I saw that. You'll be alright.
Okay, well,
you'll be alright. Surprise.
Okay, so we're gonna.
Wait a minute, now they coming up with something. Let me see. They said they saw that. Yeah, that's your treat for the day. You better go and smile. Somebody said no, we didn't see it.
Okay, cool.
Somebody said I didn't see it. Some of them said they did say it. Y'all did, baby. Y'all will be alright, honey. I mean,
Shoot.
It won't be the first boo or the last one, No, we didn't do the premieres yet. And we didn't do strawberries either.
We're not gonna do strawberries.
We don't do strawberries today. Because I know you usually do strawberries.
Yeah. So
that's enough of salt.
Okay, cool. So when I was talking about salad for breakfast, so if you know how, and we're gonna do that one of these days. We're gonna caramelize some pears.
Oh, okay. I like pears.
And the butter, they call it Boston lettuce. That's the lettuce that you use for your breakfast salad.
Okay, Boston lettuce.
Boston lettuce.
Y'all heard what she said.
You're gonna have cranberries and mandarin oranges and that sort of thing. So.
But you need a spoon.
Come on, get up.
Yeah, just put it on there. Okay. But I can get Miss Deborah. I'm sorry. I be bossy sometimes. I'm sorry. Miss Deborah, you want a spoon? I be bossy. Miss Deborah trying to tell me I gotta go, honey. I be telling her, no, I don't. I only got 5 left.
It should be right. I'm trying to sneak in an extra 3 or 4. No, Miss Deborah. Okay, I got it. But I've been doing this for almost 30 years, you guys. So training clients, I love it. Yeah. I love to see the results, especially if you're an athletic woman, female. You guys
bounce back real fast. You always say that.
Yeah, y'all bounce back really fast. And some of you guys don't even know you still got this. I know how to help you get it back. And the nutrition is going to help you to maintain and improve your medical markers. Okay. I have upgraded my business, and other trainers, they need to know about some of the things that I'm doing. I'm mentoring other trainers as well.
Yes, she is.
Okay. I like to collaborate with other fitness trainers and instructors, especially when it comes to double dutch. Anybody know how to do double dutch? Please say yes. Yes, D, double dutch.
Double dutch.
Let me see.
DD. Put DD.
Come on, please.
We ain't talking about the silent movie. Put DD. You know I be ready.
I like that. Okay, and hula hoop. Look at hula hoop. Let me know. Let me see y'all.
Let me see what they say. Yes. Some people say yes. Somebody said I'm so excited to try the salad.
Oh yeah. Okay. So wait, look at the things that you grab.
Oh, I got some of those.
Okay. So we're gonna show you how to serve this as well. Okay. My time is up. This is perfect timing. You can get this.
Are you doing this time?
Yes. Okay, so when you serve the salad, so you all see this? See, that's pretty to have on the table to serve.
It is pretty. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes.
It does look nice.
It's not tossed in there.
Yeah, it does look pretty.
Okay, so you're gonna take this and you're gonna scoop.
I need to get a plate.
Yes. Okay. Alright. So this
They
is
say yum.
yes.
Yeah,
It's
so
so
good.
good.
I tell you something what they're saying. They said pretty. They said yummy, pretty, looks amazing. They said it looks good. Somebody said they like to double dutch and hula hoop.
I love it. I need to talk to you guys. That double dutch and hula hoop.
Yeah.
Message me or do something. Subscribe. Let me know something. Okay. We put together a program for you guys.
Somebody said the liquor up at the top. Listen, it is. But listen, not for me. But my company be coming. I have to make y'all. See, y'all don't even know for real. I like it. Don't even know. I like to have like little fun, little parties and hosts. Like I like to do something like that. So it ain't for me. It be for the folks accommodated. Look at I can't even tell you what this stuff is. Nah, me. But it's up here for them. They ain't gonna never come over here and say they ain't have no options with nothing, baby. It's up there. Whatever they want. I be like, come on, child. Just come on.
She gonna be ready. She ready for the holidays.
Well,
they just coming.
Yeah, they just stays up there. Okay. Anybody if you wanna come and have their drink, they can.
Okay, so here's the dressing, you guys. So I'm gonna shake it up real good.
Somebody said they already subscribed, Miss Deborah. Good.
Okay, cool. Yes.
I can't be no host and I have what I know people like. That's bad host. You know.
See how to do.
You got it?
Yes. Now the cranberries kind of cancel out the steam of the garlic.
That's why you put them on there.
Yes.
Okay.
And,
Because I smell this garlic every night. I do. I smell the garlic at night.
Yes. Yes. So this is how you serve it.
Okay.
And then you still maintain the look of your salad. See that?
Turn it the other way so they can see whatever
You
you
do.
got.
You do.
Let me show y'all kind of like it looks like a piece. And see the slice missing right there. And then you can just go around. Now somebody said there's hella garlic on here, but there's hella disease in your body. Now you better come on and get this salad and get your body right.
And get it healed. And get off the medication. And the devastation from the side effects.
And the side effects.
Okay. Let's do it.
Yes, ma'am.
But anyway.
I'm sorry. Y'all know I'm gonna cut up. Y'all, if you are on here and you've been following me, y'all know I'm gonna cut up. This is what I do.
Okay, cool.
Right.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about hydration. Okay, so a lot of times when you're on medication, it dehydrates the body. Okay, so yes, and sometimes you might. Let's say, have any of you ever woken up in the middle of the night and your throat is dry? You dehydrated. Okay, so Melody, I insist that she drinks alkaline water. at least 8.0. Okay. Also, as soon as you get up in the morning, first thing you want to do is gulp down 8 ounces of water before you put anything in your body. Anything. You want to flush your organs, okay? And then, of course, if you're drinking before you go to bed at night, you're going to flush with water as well. That's just, if you get caught up with drinking.
Oops. I don't know what happened. That must have been Jesus. I didn't do it. I did not do it. I promise. Okay, that means it's time for me to get my butt out here so I can go do my other school project so we can talk about Passport Bros. Yeah, we got to talk about Passport Bros, y'all. Okay, I'll see y'all again at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you decide to come back. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate everybody that came, stopped by, had to leave, came back. Thank you so much. I'll see y'all again in a few hours. Okay, bye.
I'll be taking my time, I'll be taking my time. Taking all of your time, taking all of your time. I'll be taking my time, I'll be taking my time. Taking all of your time, taking all of your time.